It's the Axholm, and you're in the upper floors, and you looked down into the main courtyard and saw the half orcs have like an advanced um, staging area in the main hall. As a reminder, there's a door on the eastern side that's barricaded inside the um, inside the courtyard. There's a door on the western side that looks like they attempted to open but were unable to. And then the door on the southern side that they have broken through, which enters a small hallway leading towards a large ornate door that seems heavily defended by guard positions on either side of the hallway. You can see that you can probably just barely see the little openings in the wall on either side. And the orcs and the half orcs right now are currently not attempting to get through, but they are discussing with themselves what they should do. Half of them seem to be gesturing towards the outside, and the other half are gesturing towards the hallway.
Well, what are we doing here, fellas?
Yeah. One of the doctors is due like any day now, so babies come up a lot.
What? Are you pregnant, Quarion?
Yeah, is he talking to us?
Like she has twins, so they're wondering how big they're gonna be. 'Cause one of the girls, her sister or like sister-in-law or something, had twins, and each twin was like 10 plus. They went to term, which I guess is rare with twins.
Not talking
Hey,
But she's
Morty.
hoping that
Morty, what are we doing here?
they're not gonna be that big.
Morty?
Is Morty gone?
No, he was just. No, he's in Discord. He's okay. Who's left? Jakaro. What are we?
I'm here. What up?
Well, yeah. What do you think the plan is here?
Uh,
Light them on
I
fire.
think I should Zephyr Strike, dive through the window down below, and disrupt
Could
whatever's going
you
on.
refresh my memory on what Zephyr Strike is? I know you did that. You saved my life, which I'm very grateful. I think you did that maneuver. You just remind me what that is.
It just gives me extra movement speed and doesn't provoke opportunity attacks if I get close.
Nice. Okay.
So they're a
Gives me advantage on a
floor.
shot.
They're a floor below you,
Yeah.
and those are like arrow slits, not like windows.
Uh,
So I don't think you would be able to fit through them.
So,
all right. Second plan: arrow slits.
okay.
Bow and arrow. Boom, boom.
So just so I like fully understand what's going on here, the stuff that's in these orcs and stuff in this room are in
Yeah.
they're in this room right here. That's like next to us with these other
Yeah.
pillars.
Let me do something that may be helpful.
That room doesn't exist on the top floor. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
This is. I just defogged the line between the top floor and the bottom floor.
yeah.
Right. So they stack on top of each other.
If you're standing at these arrow slits here, like where Quarion's looking down,
Yeah.
this is the courtyard's second floor.
Ah.
But there's no floor. You're just looking down into this room over here with the orcs in it.
Okay. So we're looking through these little slits.
Yeah, I wish they made this image different. But
Are we trying to take him out or like sneak past him?
Well,
What were they doing again? They were doing a ritual?
I think they're decided. That sounded like they were trying to decide. Some of them wanted to go back and check on the army that we were just messing with, and some of them wanted to continue on and try to go deep in this keep that we're in.
Yeah, trying to break through this door. What they've been focusing on.
Hmm.
Let's just, are these stairs right here?
Those stairs are not accessible. They're collapsed.
Okay.
They wouldn't even be able to get
So
up to
how
us.
do we get out of here? Where's,
There is a door up here, and there's a door up here.
We should I guess
let's go exploring,
yeah, let's
Nacho.
check those doors.
Lead the way.
Yeah, let's
Drakar will pull an arrow out and kind of be
Nacho
ready.
would he would try to see if the door was locked. He's gonna like give it a little turn, see what's up.
Yep. It appears to be unlocked.
All right.
Hey, Nacho.
Hey,
The door's unlocked.
it's unlocked. Should we check to see if there's any like voices? Let's take a moment, use our ears here to see if we can hear anything on the other side.
Stop, look, and listen.
Yeah.
So you listen to the door, and you do not hear anything on the other side.
Sounds pretty good. Here, why not
While we're out of combat, actually, right now, I'm gonna take this opportunity to summon Flareon back to us.
okay. Here, let's open the door this way. I'm gonna stand back and summon my hand. I guess yeah. Should we check for? I'm just gonna say there's no. I assume there's no traps. Maybe there are,
Oh
but
wait, no, we have that new wand that Morty made us buy.
does Morty have it?
I have it.
You have it? What's the
the wand
tell
got
me
it.
about this wand. Is it like how many charges? Like can you just
3
use
charges.
per day or like
Yeah, per day.
okay.
Or yeah, it regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn. But if a
Okay.
secret door or trap is within 30 feet of me, 30 feet, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest.
We could be coming up to a lot of doors in this place. So, but if you think, it's inaugural use,
Yeah,
but
let's just try it.
all right.
30 feet.
Lauren's cloak billows dramatically as he pulls his wand out from his pocket, holds it in the palm of his hand, and does it have a magic word? Alakazam?
Yeah, whatever you want it to be.
Just not
Uh,
Shazam.
TBD. Because Nacho used some magic words already, right?
Yes, Shazam is, which I should actually do. Nacho says Shazam and turns his armor back into looking like, makes himself look like a lord. His lord armor.
All right. No longer like one of the guards.
No, I was I think before I was a epic wizard. I was an epic wizard outfit
Oh
still.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. The wand does not reveal anything.
All right. Are we clear, Quarion?
Clear.
Clear? Okay. All right, I'm gonna open the door and Jakaro is gonna see what he sees here. All right.
Drakar steps through and looks around for a target.
All right. You enter an empty room that is thickly covered in dust. It appears to be a barracks of some kind. The cots and
Ugh.
footlockers are still intact, but covered in a thick layer of dust. There's a fireplace there that looks like it has not been used in quite some time. And other than that, it appears to be. Well, there is a large, well, not large, but a shield on the wall that seems to be still in pretty good shape, and it bears this symbol of Axholm, which is a fist holding a hand axe. And that is it. no other entrances or exits to this room.
Find
Alright.
yourself a fancy new shield, Jakaro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna carry it around though.
I mean, you could like hold on to it for now.
Drakaro grabs the shield off the wall, dusts it off.
Yeah.
It's on his back.
I
Does
mean,
not
yeah,
equip it.
because you're like, you know, you could be pretty tanky now, Drakaro.
Yeah, if I want to go one-handed.
Plus, we got those weapons left behind by Horvath.
I didn't take one.
Oh yeah, I should what to take a short rest to attune items.
Yeah.
I want to attune. We're talking that one of us should equip the Mace of Terror, and I have the extra slots. When should we take a short rest, fellas? Maybe after this?
I mean, we're currently not doing anything. I mean, the next door we open could be, could be see some action if we open up another door.
But we're on the heels. We gotta strike now. There's chaos going
Yeah.
on. We just attacked. We gotta move forward.
Yeah, I don't think we have the 30 minutes for me to attune an item.
All right,
Let's check the other door.
other door.
Same routine.
I
Well,
would say you were close enough because Quarion was kind of standing right there, but on the other side of the room. You were just within range to know that this door is also not trapped with
nice.
that first.
You got a twofer there, Quarion.
All right.
All right, check it out.
Yeah.
Drakaro busts through the door.
See a
Oh.
familiar scene. The only difference, however, this time is at the far side of the room there is another exit, another doorway. Otherwise, the setup's very similar.
Keep going, Nacho.
You going? All right. Nacho checks the lock.
It appears to be unlocked.
All right. So we're not sure about. We're not going to use another wand, but just to be sure, I'm gonna stand back and use my mage hand to open it. Where is it? The fist. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, I'm gonna open it with my hand here.
I didn't fall asleep. I was speaking with Ben, who was over visiting VGK.
Yeah.
Traitor.
I figured you were either just knocked unconscious by a intruder, or
I'm sorry. back.
So it's like,
Did anything happen? Anything too bad?
we fought a scorpion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You missed out on all the XP though. Sorry.
That's okay.
Everybody leveled up except for you.
No. Why you do this?
All right.
Yeah, so this door opens up into a hallway. Unfortunately, the hallway has collapsed over the years. So you see a pile of rubble heading to the south. You do see in that pile, or off to the side of the pile, it does seem to be a small exit that looks like it was roughly made in the pile of rubble, and it seems to be headed downward.
So, this pile of rubble, could a small person squeeze through it?
With some time, you could potentially clear enough that a small person could like climb over the top of
What
it.
about if I had a pickaxe?
Ooh, might be too much noise there.
I mean, that would
Jakaro.
speed up the process.
Morty would just like to throw up the timeout symbol. Hey, what's going on here?
Oh,
Well,
welcome back, Morty.
Yeah, we checked the door to the left there. Actually, wow. How's your shield situation, Morty?
I got a nice spiky shield now. Morty hits it with his hammer.
All right. Well, Jakaro just picked one up, so
My souvenir. Don't be giving it away.
well, you didn't want it to begin with, but
Nope, but you talked me into it. Now it's mine.
What of the
Okay.
orcs downstairs? Morty like points towards where he was before and heard the orcs talking.
Well, they seem a bit torn. Some of them want to keep going and trying to get through that door that they're trying to break through, and some want to go check on their army that we just, we put them in
Alright.
a bit of disarray, probably considering you nuked their tent of leaders, and Jakaro shot one of them twice through their 2 eyeballs. So
Yeah, we
Those are good
created
shot,
quite the
right?
mess
Not
outside, didn't we? Morty kind of
not actually
yeah,
not
and then
whoever's closest to him.
we like ninja vanished. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Morty points to the door. He's like, "Does this lead down to the fellas below?"
Well, currently, we seem to have found. At the moment, it's a dead end. There's quite a bit of rubble here. It appears a small person could fit through it if we took the time to clear it out. Jakaro suggested his pickaxe, but I don't know about the noise. Like,
Morty
too
does
noisy.
the symbol you do when it's offsides. No good. Let's not do that. And,
like, are we talking defensive offsides? Like, not false start?
out of
Morty?
bounds.
Yeah, well,
Morty doesn't understand football.
Whatever.
Okay.
But like when you don't score a home run, right? Anywho.
Yeah.
Morty just says, "Well, how about this? Once we do find the way downstairs, I can maybe cast silence on these guys down there. So anybody trying to make a move, they won't even know. We just got to coordinate."
Okay. And how do you suggest we get downstairs, Morty?
Well, let's find a way.
All right. Well, you're in charge.
I mean, I might have a little like Firefox that can teleport us.
All of us.
Yeah.
Just throwing it
Oh.
out there.
But we could easily be seen if that happens.
Well, yeah, it
Unfortunately.
would teleport us right into the fight. But
What I'm saying is, if we find a way downstairs and like we need to, do like maybe cross or like walk in that area below, and we want them to not hear us, then I can silence them. I'm just saying that. But one thing at a time.
I mean, they'll know something's up if all of a sudden they can't hear anything.
Yeah. What? Well.
But we could create a distraction with your dog that can fly and teleport, right?
And we still have 3 bears in the other room. Just like
I don't think they can fit through that little hole over there in the wall. But your teleporting dog can fit just fine. Morty winks.
Well, the teleporting dog could teleport the 3 bears into the other room.
Oh, all right. And then Morty shakes, like, nods. He's like, "That's great. I like that."
That'd be a pretty good distraction.
Yes.
3 bears just showing up out of nowhere.
And then he points to Jakaro and he's like, "You got something that can open doors, right?"
Sir,
Well, couldn't you see the door from the windows that I was looking at before?
yes, sir.
Or maybe you can open the doors for the rest of us to sneak through after a distraction is made.
Sure.
How's that sound?
So you're gonna make a distraction, teleport down there, sneak through the door.
No. The teleport is the distraction.
Okay.
We gotta so basically we gotta find a way downstairs, and then you stay up here with Quarion, and he sends his. Or actually, I don't know if you need to be here, but I assume you do. But you would send Eevee and the Snorlax through the window holes, and that creates the distraction. While then, I would silence. I suppose I have to stay here then too, and whoever else is left would
You don't even
sneak
need
in.
silence at this point.
I mean, it just could be a little, I suppose. I don't know. But anywho, we could basically create an opening for whoever to sneak into one of the rooms down there.
I think we should just try to find a way downstairs first.
Yeah.
This is the plan for when we find the way downstairs.
Yeah.
Getting ahead
Exactly.
of ourselves. All right,
But at least now we're all on the same page if we find a way down there.
sure.
Also, if we want, we can just clear out that room below. Like, I'll teleport the bears down there, and we just like snipe them from the windows. Either kill them or make them run away. It's not like they can get up to us.
But I think them, being silenced, Morty puts up his quotation fingers, and not telling the rest of the army would be beneficial, right?
Yes, for sure.
I mean, the entire army did watch us jump into that chimney.
They didn't though. We were
No
we were
one
covered in
saw it.
smoke. They didn't see us.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So we're still here without anybody knowing. So
Yeah,
let's
we're
try to keep it that
incognito.
way. Now that we blew our cover once, let's not blow it again.
I agree with that.
Because once they find out we're here, if they did see us go in the chimneys, we're pretty fucked. Because that's basically our only escape now is the chimneys. Unless we can kill the army, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do.
Kill the whole army. That's all we got to do.
We could get them if we don't
Through a
retreat.
choke point, maybe, but we got to get there first.
I do
Well,
have a
while
maneuver,
everyone's
Morty.
talking, I'm gonna order the 3 bears to start clearing that rubble.
I've
Alright,
got
well-
I've got that sleep spell.
For who?
What do you mean for who? Like if you wanted to just put them to sleep.
Is
Ooh.
it single target or multiple target? That's what Morty's asking.
20-foot area.
Oh, well
Yeah,
then.
so the way it works, Nacho, is similar to your color spray. So you
Okay.
roll a certain number of dice, and then it would put to sleep a
Okay.
certain number of HP.
So yeah, so it says 5d8.
Yeah, so it
Nick,
would be like
That
low
only get a few
HP things
of them.
would fall asleep.
Morty
first.
would say, I think that's a wonderful idea, but let's just make sure that if that fails, we have a backup. And I like where your head's at though. That's a
Mhm.
fucking fantastic idea.
Well, so say this attack does fail. Do I know if the people I'm trying to put to sleep know that someone just tried to put them to sleep? Like, or can I? What I'm trying to find out is if I can like hide and use it, and then say it fails. Are they like, I think someone just tried to, knock us out?
They see their friends fall to the ground and then they're still awake, but feel super drowsy and they're like, "What's come over me?"
Yeah. I mean, these are orcs, so. I mean, if I don't know this information, then I suppose we could just go for it. But
I would say no. They wouldn't know
okay, so
because it just kind of goes in order. So like,
I think that's a
one and
great
next.
first plan, but it
They
doesn't
would
hurt to
know.
have a
I mean,
backup.
they would
Yeah.
notice their friends fall asleep. Yes.
okay, so weren't so these different tokens, like the way these orcs are dressed, do we know? So the ones with the fancy token, those are half orcs, and the ones with like default token are regular orcs, right?
Correct. There's 2 regular orcs for each token.
We're gonna give the half orcs the pink outline.
Okay.
We'll give the regular orcs the red outline.
And I think we know from that fight we just did that the half orcs were pretty tanky and the regular orcs were squishy.
The half orcs also have like magical abilities. That's why Morty
Yeah.
was suggesting a silence.
Okay, so we got sleep, we got silence. Quarion can throw his bears in there. We got Jakaro that can snipe through these little slits.
Yeah, Jakaro's stuck up here no matter what because he can just keep shooting through the holes. Those are built for him.
I'd probably stay up here too and just sling spells down.
This might be a
Well,
solo mission, Nacho. If you
you want? I don't know if I can go down there. I mean, I would. Couldn't I? It's a
Well,
90-foot range for my thing.
which thing you're
The sleep.
Oh.
But I mean, if you want me,
sleep.
right now I'm at 17 out of 39 health, so I'm certainly not going down there and
Oh,
trying
well,
to tank all that damage.
I'm sure we can fix that between the group. And we wouldn't send you in there naked, man.
But I'll do it. I'll go down there.
My point being is, I think like some of us are locked into staying up here,
Yeah.
depending what we decide to do,
Sure.
and that you might end up, you and Toby might end up being the only people that aren't locked into staying up here.
Yeah.
Like the sleep. What do we think's more? Because like I'd go in your place, but I feel like you were the top tier person to send like in enemy territory, like us in a sneak mission compared to me. But we will get you patched up for sure before we send you.
I'm down for whatever.
Nacho's got a crossbow. He can be up here sniping with me.
I just wanna make sure you know, like I am more than ready to go, but in that type of stealth mission, I just feel like Nacho's the best choice.
Yeah, Nacho, what's your HP at right now?
17.
Alright, so I'm gonna Quarian to put his hand on Nacho's shoulder, cast Cure Wounds on him.
Forget that extra dice.
Yeah, it's a 2d8 plus 3. Ugh, 2. So 11 HP.
How you feeling compared to like what's full HP for you?
39. So I'm at 28 now. So Nacho starts to warm up his shoulder, feeling a little better.
All right, well, I gave you my level 2
Doing-
cure wounds before.
Doing some of
and
these.
I will slap you on the back
Oh,
and give you a straight up cure wounds. So boom, another 9.
another 9. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, 37. Yeah, so Nacho, he's doing squats now.
You start doing the thing that Charlie does where he's punching the air.
Yeah.
Just ready to go.
Question: were the bears actually clearing out the rubble this whole time, or is that not decided?
Yes.
Very quietly.
Yes,
Yeah,
I just ordered them.
I'm sure
to clear
Quarian
the
ordered
rubble.
them to be, not loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like medium loud.
It can
Like,
be
get
loud.
It done. Yeah, there's like a war going on around us, so like get it done, but like don't. Make
It's not anymore. The
unnecessary
war
noise.
is now where we are.
And are you guys all in the room as depicted?
Yeah. Oh,
I mean-
that's not a good question, but I'm gonna say yeah.
I would say that, like,
That's-
if we had just talked about what we had talked about, then we would probably have split up after that conversation.
Okay,
'Cause,
then.
we probably would have got like in our positions to get ready. So there's probably at least 1 or 2 people who would have been like
Wait, hold on.
in this area, like keeping an eye below. But like we definitely all huddled up for that conversation for sure.
Drakara, you had something to say?
Yeah, I guess I'm just I'm confused. Like I get our plan, but we
What?
have to find a way downstairs. So there
Yes.
is no plan yet.
Well, we were
Right.
talking about the plan if we do find a way down. there.
I know that. So but you just said we would start getting ready. That's what I was responding to. What do you
Assuming whatever the Bears is doing is helping.
Yeah. And if that doesn't, we can always have the Pokemon teleport us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's ways.
We gotta clear.
But
it.
as far as keeping an eye, I mean,
Before that.
Toby could be standing on this thing.
On a stool.
Well, the whatever this is, this Phoenix
Pokemon?
character. Yeah.
Flareon's giving Toby
Flareon.
a step stool.
Yeah.
He's getting his toes nice and warm.
I don't know. Maybe my description wasn't great. So, where the Snorlaxes are digging. So, this is the pile of rubble here. And then there was a small exit leading off to one side that seemed to go down. Was your
Well-
intention to get the Snorlaxes through this rubble heading south?
I thought there was like, I don't know, a doorway or something, or like staircase that was blocked by rubble.
No, so that's just a hallway that collapsed.
I mean,
But
I
so
assume our
that's wait. At this point, the assumption would be going through the rubble would keep you on this floor, and going down the small tunnel off to the side would bring you down a floor.
So we
And
need to
and I
get down
think
the tunnel.
that was
Yeah, I
my,
feel- I
my
feel-
bad on the description.
yeah, I feel like our objective was to get down, but at the same time, if it seemed like the hallway in front of us, wouldn't be too much of an effort to be cleared, then I don't know. I feel like that would have been a deciding factor too. Like if
I
we're
think
just
it probably would take 10 to 15 minutes of work that may make noise.
okay, well, we would definitely be trying to be quiet, I assume, over anything. So
So does that change
Sounds
how you're
like-
approaching it?
I'll leave it
Also
up to
sounds like
Quarian.
Very. I guess then I wouldn't have the bears be doing that then. They'd still be in
Alright.
this room.
Dracaro's leaving.
With just going out
What's
the chimney.
is this a chimney right here?
That's another chimney.
Yeah,
But you were saying that clearing the way to go downstairs wouldn't have been loud, is what you're saying?
I'm saying there appears to be a tunnel roughly carved that seems to descend, leading off from this pile of rubble.
Morty would point at the
Oh.
tunnel and say, "Maybe we go this way."
But yes, the tunnel would probably be too small for the bears to fit through.
So teleport.
I know someone who might fit through that. He looks around for Nacho.
I think any of you guys could get through there relatively
Should we
easily.
should we go down the tunnel and see what's down there?
Can your bird fit?
I mean, yeah. It's a little bird. And you
Alright.
can see in the dark, it's an owl. So I guess
Yeah.
I'll take a seat and do my little like take control thing. And start hopping down the tunnel with my owl.
Alright, let me know what you find. Morty goes to check on the orcs downstairs and see what's going on there while this is happening.
It won't let me cut the fog for some reason, but the tunnel sort of wraps around.
Get rid of the fog now. What the heck?
And brings you guys down to an opening that appears to open into a hallway that is somewhat narrow hallway that leads in either direction, north or south.
We can see this here. Oh, now I see it. Hallway. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep exploring with the owl and give us away. Like I said, have the owl come back, and then go out to tell the fellas what I found. Tunnel opens up into a hallway. The door to the orcs is closed, so we might be able to sneak by if we're quiet.
Maybe we just send your bears down there with the fox, and then the rest of us, or at least
Yeah, and then we go.
yeah, at least like Jakaro and whoever else's range stays up here while the rest of us go downstairs and then storm the door at the same time that your bears and the wolf get teleported down there.
We still have +10 to sneak too.
Yeah, but I think we can just fight them, and then then we're just not worried about sneaking at all. We just have it taken care of. And then we can just immovable rod the door that leads to outside. No one's breaking through that, right? Morty gives a wink.
Let's do it.
We can handle these guys, right?
If we plan this perfectly, and everything goes to plan,
Perfectly.
yeah, yeah, should
I mean,
be.
basically, as long as a runner doesn't get to the army, I think we're good.
Okay, so
So
one.
wait, hold on. Does this red X right here on the first floor? Does that mean that door's blocked?
No, that one's like broken down. So they've already
Okay.
made it through that one.
But so from our understanding, though, like the army is this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So what Morty would suggest is that you drop the fucking Snorlaxes down, blocking the way
Yeah, block the door.
to the army.
yeah, I
And
have a.
then we would rush in while they're fighting the Snorlaxes basically there.
I have a question about the orcs. When we were fighting the army and Nacho saw one, he saw, like Maury said, the runner, like Nacho saw a runner like check to see what was going on. Like, is that guy in this room right now?
Yes, he appears to be.
All right, so that might
Perfect.
be like, take him out first, or
Well, we're gonna block the exit and then
yeah,
fucking sandwich them, dude.
okay,
It'll be perfect.
yeah.
And yeah, if I see the runner, Morty's got his rope.
Oh yeah, yeah. Asking questions. Ooh.
I don't even think so. I think just eliminating this group of guys and then blocking the entrance. I think that's pretty good right there.
All
and
right.
then we can talk to the people and boom, where we're not in up Shit's Creek. We can plan from there.
All right, let's go for it.
Yeah. So everybody keen to the plan from here?
It sounds like you know what's going on, so I mean,
Yeah, I got it. I'm in position.
okay.
Jakaro should probably get at the other window.
Yeah.
Larry
So
will teleport in.
you, me, and Toby will go downstairs and
Okay.
prepare to breach this door. And hold on, what is this? Is there something blocking the door, James?
Yeah, there's a like a makeshift barricade on that side of the door.
Hmm.
Could I teleport
Oh.
the bears to the barricade and break it?
No, because we want to block this at all costs. So we might be going with the bears. Because if this is barricaded, then there's probably not a good chance of us breaking through this.
You said barricaded.
Yeah. See the black square?
Yeah. No, I was just because we got bears and you said barricaded.
Okay, yeah, very funny.
You walked right
That's
into
like
it. Okay.
the whole
Is it
thing.
possible, James, for us to stand in a formation where the bears would get dropped like in a line here, and then we'd be in like a line here?
I think you guys all have to be like within 5 feet of Flareon.
They get to be touching.
So we just be in like a massive group, like right
Yeah,
here.
and then they do lightning attack, and we all take 30 damage. And
What
Yeah,
if
I mean,
what
yeah,
if
it's
Morty
fine.
what if
You're
Morty does a
5
silence
feet.
first to prevent the lightning attack?
Morty, okay.
That's what I've been trying to say with the. I mean, how about this? You and I could both do our thing. You could do the sleep while I do the silence.
Same time.
How's that work?
What do you mean?
Like So I'd be doing I'd be casting my silent spell as a the R word
Ritual.
ritual. There it is. Casting silence as a ritual, and then when I finished, I would basically give Nacho the signal to do his sleep spell.
Yep.
And we try to sleep as many as we could, and then once that's finished, Quarion would then teleport us down there with the bears.
Yep.
That's doable.
That's doable.
Okay. How do we feel about that, boys? Does that sound good?
Do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Team on 3.
Well, no, you gotta be very quiet.
Morty's whispering his words right now as he casts this silent spell on these fools. All right, let me draw the circle, I guess. Let's see. It's level 2, right? Yeah. 20-foot sphere. So,
All right. Well, Ricaro's gonna.
oh, I'm not
Do-
going to use the color gray. That's ugly.
Did we prioritize who's who? Was the runner you said you wanted to prioritize?
If we fail, to like block, pretty much if we fail, then yeah.
So
I guess.
that's 20 foot, right? Well, that's 25. Never mind.
Yeah.
Runner.
I mean,
Okay, so
you'd
he's-
still get everyone. It would be pretty much the whole room.
Because those regular orcs. I mean, I'm not gonna assume he doesn't have a lot of HP, but you know,
I mean, you've gone up against them.
yeah. It's
You know how they fight. You know what they do. I mean, 8 of them almost killed you. So
well, I know I don't want to get hit by them, but actually hitting them is
yeah. You know they went down relatively easy.
So it'll be like this. That's about 20 foot. It's still off, but that's I think that's smaller.
Well,
I
they're
don't
all
know.
in it. They're all in it,
Yeah.
Morty. And that's what's important.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Does
that's
silence
like,
go up?
That's like 15-ish, so it'd be like a little bit bigger than that. It is.
But
a
they're all in
sphere,
it, so
so it'll go up a little bit. Yeah.
yeah.
So like the center of the room on the second story would be silenced as well.
Yeah.
So where you guys
So-
are would probably be outside the sphere.
So you're saying
You
like
guys would be like
right,
right on the edge of the sphere.
so probably like right there would be silenced.
Oh, so if you cast silence, we wouldn't.
Well,
be able to
no,
snipe
because the
down on
center
them?
of the sphere you put was like here.
Okay, so it'd be a little bit smaller than that.
So it'd be like a 10-foot circle started like centered here
Okay.
on the second story. So it wouldn't reach where you guys are.
All right, then I'll get rid of that because it's a non-issue then.
And then sleep is also 20-foot thing, so I would just like stack.
On top of that,
Yeah.
I just did that just as a visual representation.
No, it's good because once the fighting starts and you guys.
Oh
are
yeah,
there
we'll
as
all be
well.
silenced inside of that. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Certain things will not be possible for some of you in there.
Well, to be clear, we would still all want to teleport like like here to try to block the exit.
Yep. Let's see. So your plan is silence, sleep, teleport. People who are staying up top attack with ranged attacks.
Yep.
And Toby's on team teleport.
Teleport.
All
So
right.
Morty, Toby, Nacho.
Yeah, as soon as I finished, I would basically like run over, and then that would be the signal for Nacho to do his sleep, and then Quarion to teleport us all once I reach everybody.
Okay. Um, so you do also recognize the orcs in the room. About half of them have that scar on their chest that you noticed
Oh, jeez.
previously with them. The runner is one such orc. And yeah, you can go ahead and cast your sleep spell. So you can roll the however many D8s it was.
Oh, it's 5d8. So I click d8 5 times. 1, 2, 3,
Click the button.
boom.
Do the thing.
22.
22.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Marge Simpson when I make that noise.
Yeah, that's like a little over half of what it could have been. I mean, like max was
Oh, that's
40.
good. I mean, that's good.
It's the average.
If you got over half, then you're. I'm gonna say because of your intentions, you were probably focusing on the runner
Of course.
with the spell, right?
Yeah.
So the runner and the orc next to him pass
Are they
out
the
and
green ones?
fall to the ground. The blue one. I just turned them 180. They're upside down now.
Okay.
I tagged him as runner as well.
I see now. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. I see.
Yeah, map's kind of big, so everything you can zoom.
Yeah, exactly. Map is big indeed.
All right. So, and then with that, you guys also teleport.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you guys place your tokens down on the first floor where you teleport to. And then we're gonna need a shit ton of initiative rolls.
We're all stacked on top of each other, right?
Yep.
Okay. So are we
So
over
I guess
here
that-
then?
As long as we're within 5 feet of Flareon.
Okay. And
So then,
these
yeah, we'd all be like this.
So one of these other orcs can use an action to wake that guy up. So keep that in mind.
But it, you know, it can't be with sound.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, you could like physically go over to him and.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, hopefully we got things blocked off, so hopefully it's not. an
Oh,
issue.
is that okay? We're doing the block. Got it.
Yes, yes.
We got a D line.
Oh, initiative. Sorry, my bad.
We're running a 4-3 here.
Yee.
Okay.
4 initiative roll. Honestly, don't mind going last though. Especially as like a healer, it's definitely helpful.
Yeah. All right, 1 second.
A healer who can't use their magic.
True. Cure wounds I might be able to use, but healing word, the name of the spell in itself basically infers that I won't be able to use it.
No,
Yeah,
Cure Wounds has a verbal.
has a
Yeah, you're
verbal
right.
component.
Can't use either.
Most spells do. There's only a few that don't.
You guys gonna have to back up
Is
in the
Goodberry one
hall.
of them?
I don't know if the spell is or not, but you could always cast it beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Goodberry's so good. You can just have a bag of berries ready to go.
Goodberry does have a verbal component. So if
Well,
anyone
anywho,
wanted to
Morty
throw
would
it
be
at you
aware of
before
like
teleportation.
I'd be aware of like the area, so
Yeah, you gotta go read
I could
all
try
your
to move out
spells
of it.
real fast and see if there's any that you can use. Quarion with a 15. Alright, I did a really bad job organizing this initiative on the piece of paper, so Dracaro or Quarion, if you think I've skipped your turn, let me know. Just the way I have it written. Everything else should be kind of straightforward. Oh, and I need a Toby.
Admiral Toby.
Admiral Toby.
Oh, we got promoted.
Yeah.
Well, when you're the new regent. you're
Oh
the
yeah,
admiral
yeah,
of
yeah.
your- of
You
your
will command a
right?
fleet one day.
Regent sounds too temporary. Nacho needs to be a king.
First,
King
first of his
Nacho.
line, yeah. King Dorito, first of his name.
Nacho's very ambitious.
All right, so we'll say this is a surprise round. Nacho already did his sleep. Morty already did his silence. Quarion did his bonus action to teleport, right?
Yep.
Toby's not gonna be able to attack after teleporting. So Dracaro, if you want to take shots while all of this is happening, and Quarion,
Yep.
if there's something you want to do with your main action while this is all happening.
Cast a firebolt at one of these motherfuckers.
And technically, Dracaro would be going before Quarion.
16 to hit.
Who are you aiming for?
Oh, sorry.
I guess it doesn't matter. It will hit, but you just need to
Yeah,
tell me who
I
you're
want
aiming for.
well, I want to do Hunter's Mark on the runner.
If if you attack the runner, it'll wake him up. But if should be able to kill him.
Oh, did some go to sleep?
The runner and the orc next to him are asleep.
I'm gonna flip him upside down.
There's that. He's upside down already.
On my screen, he's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not the
He's not
runner.
on
The
mine
one
either.
the one that says runner underneath him is the runner.
No. The one next to him, you said.
Oh, so each orc on there is 2 orcs. That's a half orc.
Understood.
That's why it looks different.
I'm trying to get him back. There we go. Okay. I understand. They're twosies.
Yeah, the orcs are twosies just because it makes it easier than rolling a million initiatives.
So there's 12 here instead of 6.
Yes.
We got it.
Well, there's 9.
Oh, just the orcs, not the half
Just the orcs. The half orcs are
Okay.
not doubled, so it's 3 half orcs, 6 orcs.
Fair
And
enough.
from
Alright,
what we
two of
just
the orcs are
experienced, outside, these orcs are probably gonna be zombies.
Yes.
The ones with the scars on their chest.
So
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with one of the big boys then. The
Okay.
yellow one, I guess.
Fuck.
The green one,
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Quarian, do you have any level 3
like the
slots
one on
left?
the bottom right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's hunter marked. You said.
Yeah, so I'll do Hunter's Mark on him, and then 16 to hit.
16 hits. He is now yellow and green for your hunter's mark.
So 12 damage plus a d6, I believe.
Check that. Cause it.
Or did I level it up?
Oh no, it depended on what you cast it as, right? I assume you're using a level 1 spell for it.
Oh. No, I'd actually use it as a level 2 when I can. Just because I like using up level 2 slots, I don't have any other spells in level 2.
Oh, hunter's mark doesn't even scale. That's annoying. Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
d6 still.
Yeah, so-
Using a higher level just makes it last longer, which is kind
Right.
of dumb.
All right,
guess it's really
so
for tracking
another
them.
2. Yeah.
Another 2 damage to that.
Yeah.
So it was. Sorry, I forgot what it was originally. So it was
No, I'm
12
looking back
damage
now,
plus
yeah.
2.
Well,
Right?
plus 2, yeah.
14 to hit.
14.
All right, and your second shot.
That's gonna be 16 to hit.
That will hit.
9 damage plus a D8 because now he's wounded.
Yep.
So 14 total.
14.
Can I move Morty like over there, and then Toby down here, Nacho there, just because it'll make more sense us being surrounded by
Yeah,
Clarion.
no, I said you guys could,
Okay.
go wherever you wanted.
And then after that, Drakara would like get out of the duck down and like around the corner. Like
Yep.
hide.
Yeah, you can from up there. You guys can get to full cover every round if you want to.
Yep, doing it.
All right. And then Quarion, your main action.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at the guy that Jakaro just attacked.
All right, roll the hit.
Ugh, 12.
Wow. Might still hit, but I think you're right near the line. Let me check. That will miss. Sorry. All right, so that was surprise round. Surprise round is over. Nacho, you're up.
Are these 4 things in the corner pillars?
Those are pillars. The green squares are actually makeshift barricades, so those are spaces that you wouldn't be able to move through either.
Okay. Okay.
You could move through them. It would just take extra effort. It would be difficult terrain. It would be like climbing over.
Oh yeah, I had to do like a little like hop.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of using this dancing dagger. Like, how does a dancing dagger work? Do I just like, is it something I
It turns into your
summon?
bonus action, basically.
Oh
So
wait, but you're in a zone of silence though, so how's it gonna dance with no music?
is that a thing?
I know that was a joke, but it's actually maybe a fair point because you might need a command word to make it
Yeah.
go.
It could either be
Okay.
telepathically controlled or verbally.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I'd have to look at the description. If it says that
Like,
you need a command word, then you wouldn't be able to use it
Like
inside the
Morty is
silence.
gonna try to get out of the silence to do his spells, even though he'll
Let me
probably
see
take
how
opportunity
folks-
attacks. But it's very key that Morty gets out of the silence.
You do have to speak a command word to use the dancing weapon.
You could actually shit. You can't disengage and use it in the same turn, probably.
Okay. Okay. Then Nacho will scurry up to. Do we go for the big boys first? I feel like it.
Give you an idea. Morty's gonna fall back to here. So if that
Okay.
helps your
Yeah.
decision.
Okay. Nacho will attack this gentleman, the half orc to the far left, with short sword of life stealing.
Yep.
With a 23.
Oh, I wanted you at the 20 so bad.
I feel like you've already critted on that thing.
He's crit more than once.
The
I
first
think.
time I ever used it. Yeah.
That will hit. Yes.
Okay.
23. Good.
Oh, we're doing 4 damage.
4.
With no sneak attack, I assume. And then we will disengage and get behind this little pillar here.
Perfect.
Bonus action was your disengage. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. As Nacho's turn, it is the green. Green turn. What can he do? So you just see him start to grow and change. And he morphs himself into a wild boar.
No verbal components. Nice.
With that, he's going to I just gotta check his stats real quick. All right, he's going to charge forward at Morty. And make a tusk attack. He wasn't close enough to do anything beyond that. So with a nat 1,
Nice.
I would say he trips over the sleeping runner and falls short of you, Morty, and he's now prone in front of you.
Nice. He slipped on the banana.
Alright, that's his turn. Orc. Blue orc's turn, they're both asleep. Red orc's turn is going to charge forward and attack Snorlax. One of them got a 17, the other one got a 10.
The 10 misses.
Okay. D12.
I got a quick question.
Yep.
How does my warding flare work with my cloak now? Do I even get a warding flare because I'm already giving them disadvantage?
Yeah, so you can't double down on disadvantage.
So I can basically only use it on other people then, right?
Right, or if you happen to get hit and then somebody else attacks you.
But then that would be double disadvantage, wouldn't it?
No,
'Cause
because if you get
Oh, you're saying
hit,
after it goes away.
yeah, so if you get hit, the cloak stops working until your turn next round.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right. Well, I wouldn't waste it on a Snorlax. I'm just curious for how it would work. Thank you though.
Yes.
That clears up my
For the
question.
first one, you're probably not going to need the warding flare for yourself all that much. You'll probably be using it for other people more.
Yeah,
But
that's what I assumed moving forward.
12
much
damage to the Snorlax.
Oh.
Did you get that, Quarian? I just did it. Put the 12 in.
Yep. It was the purple one, right?
The purple one, yeah. That's the 17. Oh, sorry, Jakara, you should have gone before that. But you can take your turn, Jakara.
I'll take a few shots.
All right.
Who am I after?
Pretty
The
sure as
one
long
that-
as they don't cross the Snorlax, you can probably hit everyone down there.
Yeah.
The
The
red
one that
one
turned
has
into the
been
wild-
damaged. Just
Who
This
am I
guy's
after in initiative?
oh,
after an initiative.
Just so I can pay attention purposes.
Oh yeah, so I skipped Toby as well. So you're after Toby.
Come on,
Um, it,
James.
I know. I'm sorry. You're actually after the blue orcs who are both asleep, so that doesn't really help you too much. So you're after Toby, and I'll try to remember Toby, but you can go first. So
Well, I'm just gonna keep shooting. Is the boar the thing I have hunter marked?
it is. Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna keep shooting the boar.
Kill that
Okay.
fucker.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
12 damage plus 8. So 20. And then I'll take a second shot. 16 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 damage.
9 damage.
And that was 4 16s in a row.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah. So as your last arrow hits it, you see the form of the body start to shrink back down to the size of a half orc, laying there with several arrows in his back. Toby's turn. He's gonna attack the blue guy right in front of Morty.
Go get him, Toby.
Hits, and a crit.
Crit.
Toby
It's not a dagger. Don't get excited.
with his poison dagger though.
Yeah, I forgot we gave him that like super dope like attuned fucking deck.
He should have used it, but I mean, he didn't activate it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. First hit for max damage. Second hits. 11 plus 5, 16. 7 plus 10, so 26 damage to the blue one. All right. That's Toby, the Stracaro. I did the red one already. Quarion, you're up.
Alright, so let's see. I guess I'll have the orange and the green bear. I'm gonna go attack this guy.
No. You're supposed to be
Wait, why not?
blocking the exit.
Oh wait, shit, yeah, you're right. Alright, so they'll stay there. So can the purple and the orange one hit the red half orc?
Yep.
So we'll do that. So +4 to hit.
Thank God I was here.
Just when we do kill those guys, they're gonna come back as zombies.
Yes.
Let's see, so 20,
You know, perhaps the half
11,
orcs have these hearts in their
6, and 18.
coat pockets or something.
Yeah.
We're lucky. Otherwise,
So
we're
the
just
first
shit
and
out of
11.
luck.
What'd you get, Quarion?
20, and 11, a 6, and an 18.
All right, so the 20 and the 18 will hit.
Alright, so a D6 and 2D4.
Pretty sure these guys' thresholds is like between 15 and 17.
Ugh.
If memory serves correctly.
10 damage.
That's to the red.
Like if we fought the whole army like this, one group at a time, I think we win. It's just trying to set that up is not going to be easy. And that would
So
take like multiple sessions.
we SWAT style clear this place room by room till we get to Halia, and then I put an arrow between her eyes.
She's not the leader of them.
That doesn't matter to Jakaro, I don't think. What else, Quarian? You have like 8 more things to do, right?
Oh, yep. So the green Snorlax, I guess, will just
Yup.
hunker down. Flareon will also attack the red orc.
Don't forget, you get bonus damage to fire.
I don't know if it counts for her attacks too.
Why wouldn't it?
Where's the?
Without you, she wouldn't be making attacks, right?
Yeah, it doesn't say one way or another. I don't know. It says whenever I cast a spell that deals fire damage or restores hit points while my wildfire spirit is summoned, roll a d8.
She's summoned.
It
Yeah, but
sounds
it
like it's
says-
only for my attacks though.
Yeah, it says cast a spell, so her attacks aren't him casting a spell.
God damn it. Well, it makes sense though. That's like spending a spell slot. That makes sense.
Well, she
Alright.
missed anyways.
Because
her
that-
damage increases slowly with his levels, I think.
Because
like based on
then
his
it's tied to a resource at that point, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
yeah.
No, she's quickly becoming a like a teleport tool.
Yeah.
Her damage is like she does a d6 plus 3, which isn't a whole lot.
But teleporting's pretty dope.
Yeah, the teleporting is great. But
But
she
it's
missed.
also like
and I
you
am
gotta
being
think of
used.
her as like a bonus attack, not
Yeah, just extra
She's like
damage.
my Fist of Helm, except
That's
a
like
lot more useful.
it's a bonus attack that most druids don't have. Like most of the other subclasses don't have another thing to attack for them. Other than summoning a bunch of shit.
And then can I from the up above can I see the red half orc?
Oh yeah.
The
He's the
red
most visible.
half orc? Yeah, that would be the easiest one to see.
Alright, yes, I guess I'll target him.
Like from you guys' position, you're like where these Snorlax are here. Above. So
Yeah.
so seeing below everything in front of you would be, further away the easier it is to see.
Alright, so I'm gonna firebolt that guy. With an 18 to hit.
Yep.
2d10, 1d8. 20 damage.
There you go.
Wow.
That's huge.
That's not bad
That's
for a
nice.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty big. Got that extra damage, right? You got the extra 1d8.
Yeah. Yeah, so now it's 2d10, 1d8.
That's a whole other dice that I get. Even with that one cantrip that's the 2d12, that's more damage right there.
Yeah, that perk is a little better than I at first thought.
Yeah.
And healing too, an extra d8 on any heal.
Yeah, that's huge. You're officially the main healer. Especially with the
And
good berries.
Blaze on fire.
Like you can just cast good berries before your long rest and then, got them ready to go.
Yeah, but that extra healing wouldn't be for the good berries.
No, but he's just, all
Oh, yeah,
around more
he can
versatile as a
do
healer.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Alright.
And I will crouch down behind this little like arrow slit, so they can't like throw javelins or whatever up at me.
Yep. The green orc's turn.
If you upcast Goodberry, is it 20 compared to 10?
I don't know. Doesn't look like you can upcast Goodberry.
Oh. Sad. It's still nice though, just to, every long rest just dump your extra spells into just good berries.
Yep. That's why I made the pouches for Flareon to carry them around in.
So the green. Oh, do we lose our silence circle?
Looks like we did, but silence is still up.
Well, we need the circle to see where silence is.
I understand. I can replace it.
These orcs are gonna attack Toby.
I believe it was something like along those lines.
Yeah, that looks about right. 15. Both of those will hit Toby. For 21 plus 6. 27 damage to Toby.
Morty salutes.
That was two big rolls. Yeah. Toby. That's them. Now we're at the red one. You see him sort of back away. He seems at first he seems alarmed, and he's just like looking for a way out, like the different doors. As he backs up further, you can see him as he exits the silence. Nacho and the people on the second floor can hear him start to say, "What the hell is going on? Where did they come from?" And then he realizes that he can now hear himself and things going on around him.
It's quite the surprise we created there.
And he says, "That's it."
Uh-oh.
And you see him start to cast a spell.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't you dare do that massive lightning damage.
He's gonna cast a lightning bolt.
Oh no. Why? I said
At least
don't
he's
do
gonna
it.
get all of his friends too.
Let's see how many people we can hit with this thing.
It's gonna be a lot. Probably your biggest lightning bolt to date.
Well, he's gonna hit a couple of. He's gonna get some friendly fire in there too. So, you can only. You can only get Flareon and the Snorlax and his own guy.
Oh, that misses Morty. We'll take it. And Toby.
Well, he wouldn't go that route because he would hit his own. The other half orc would probably take it too.
And this is
alright.
one of the things that I couldn't Warning Flare.
Right, yeah, because it's a save.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't. The Displacer Cloak doesn't help you either.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So orcs need to do a couple dexterity saves. That one will fail. That one will fail. Flareon, can you do a dex saving throw for Flareon? Flareon has advantage.
The Snorlax as well.
Yeah. I would say the
Flareon's a
Snorlax
+2.
does not have advantage just based on its size, but Flareon's hidden by the two orcs.
Alright, Flareon got either. Flareon got a 20. And the
Okay.
bear got a 10.
What about that 2 roll? Where'd that come from?
That was part of the advantage.
The 18 and the 2.
Oh yeah, I see.
is
1 minute.
advantage.
1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just all the same line of rolls. It's only you.
What's the? How many dice am I rolling? I should know this by now.
It's a
Is
lot.
it just the
It's like 8d6 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
is it just the one Snorlax that it hits?
Yeah. The way
Whatever
I do it-
succeeds gets half, I think so.
8d6.
Yeah, this one hurts, man. Even if you succeed.
We got a 32 for full damage.
One bear down.
You see both the orcs go down as well. So Flareon takes 16. Both the green orcs drop.
But they all have scars on their chest.
We'll see.
Oh, jeez.
That was the red one. The blue one is not going to be able to do a whole lot since he's surrounded. Assume his other spells are verbal. Yep. All right. He too is going to turn into a boar and attempt to attack Morty.
Okay.
So it's disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Got a 14.
No good.
All right. That is his turn. And Morty, you are finally up.
All right. Morty is going to. He's going to back up and provoke an opportunity attack on the boar.
Wow.
At disadvantage, of course.
The boar gets the
Yep.
opportunity, you said?
Yep.
Uh, 13.
Misses.
Yeah.
All right. Now that Morty's used his movement, he has some other things he's going to do. Let's see here. No. Well, I guess I'll. So the green orcs are dead, right?
Yeah. As far as you can tell.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna move the token because they could still be alive.
Mm-hmm. That's why I flipped them upside down instead.
Let me see. And then silence. Okay, silence is a concentration. All right.
Yep.
I gotta keep that in mind. Okay. So then, and is the one that I just ran away from? Did he get? Did I see him get hurt?
The one you just get her. Yes. He has 26 damage from Toby on him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I saw him get wounded, then I would probably attack him. Well, you know what? Yeah. I would use Toll the Dead first.
Okay.
So 16 wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. You got a 15.
Will take 6 damage, feller. Necrotic.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, that's a tough roll there. That's a quarter of the damage that I could have output.
Quarter.
All right. And now, having, his cantrip hit but not really land, Morty will then cast the Fist of Helm.
Dun dun dun.
He will cast the fist basically where Flareon is. Here, I'll make it a little bit smaller.
And then who are you going for?
The fist will attack the same half-orc that has turned into a boar.
Yep.
All right, sorry, let me just get back to my thing. 15.
That will hit, yeah.
Excellent. Yikes, that's a 5 damage.
Alright. It's still kicking.
So, total of 11 damage from Morty.
Yeah. Anything else, Martin?
No, that's it.
Alright. Nacho, you're up.
Actually, no.
Oh,
Actually,
but wait,
never mind,
there's
never mind.
more.
No. I'm sorry. I just thought the fist was concentration. It's not. So the silence is
No.
still up. Silence is still up.
Spirit
Alright.
is concentration.
So with the dancing dagger, is that like a summon? Like, is that something I like say the fancy word and then it like appears as like a floating dagger?
The way it's described is you take the dagger and you throw it up into the air, and then say the magic word, and it comes to life.
Okay, and I can use that. I can.
That's a bonus action.
All right, to do that.
Attack with it.
All right.
Now, is it like a Beauty and the Beast situation? Where,
Cool.
like, is it gonna have eyes and talk to us?
Well, I got a plan. Okay. So first order of business is to pop out, and then take a dagger shot at the red guy, or not dagger shot, a crossbow shot at the red guy.
Yep.
Okay, we're another 23, which we know. I know doing a little more damage this time. We're doing 5.
5.
And then Nacho says a fancy word and throws his dagger, and little Nacho appears.
Little Nacho.
Yeah. So then, wait, I want to grab.
I think you can make it a. Actually, no. I guess you have to throw it by your side, but it can move a certain amount of distance.
Yeah, and so can I attack on this turn, or was that just my bonus to like kind of like?
I think from what I read, you can attack this turn.
It should be all in one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty
then,
much like the spiritual weapon
okay, let me just.
that Morty just did.
Okay. Okay, and then so I have it as, since there was no dancing dagger, I have it as dancing rapier, and so that's hit DC 6. Does that sound right?
You mean the modifier?
It's well, it just says +6. Like when I added the dancing rapier, it says +6 to the next to the thing.
Your dagger also say +6?
Yeah. Do you have a dagger? Like
I can add one. Dagger. I have my dagger +1. I don't have a. Oh, I do have a regular. I just use a regular dagger to see what it says.
Whatever the modifier is.
Regular dagger also says +6.
Then that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, but the regular dagger will also be the same damage, so you can just use the regular dagger as your.
Don't think it's gonna hit. I got an 11, so.
That will not hit.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I guess I'll just leave him there.
You can see. So what you just rolled right there, that will be the same. But when you do damage, you just do your dagger damage is all.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Okay, and then
But your dagger attack will be +6 as well. So you like if you wanted to just.
True. You could just do both.
You just use.
But this
the
one has the
dagger.
name Dancing Rapier. It sounds cool.
Rename the dagger to Dancing Rapier.
Do I still get to move? Can I still move a little bit? Is that a thing?
If you haven't moved, yeah.
Okay, well
yeah,
then,
you've only moved like 5 feet. so
yeah, then
far,
we'll
Paul.
shuffle over a little more cover behind the pillar, and that's Nacho's turn.
All right. Nacho's turn.
Just so I know, is the door behind me? Is this open?
That is open. Yep.
Okay. But is there still a door attached?
It's looking at it quickly. It looks a little bit damaged, but it seems serviceable still, as far
Okay.
as you can tell. Excuse me. All right, it's Toby's turn. He's gonna go after the boar again. Wow. This time he's gonna miss on all but one of them.
How? Real quick, where are we in the initiative? Am I like how long
Where-
before my turn? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
you
asking.
got a while. We're at 19 on the initiative right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom then and stuff. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you should be good. Toby hits for 7 damage on the boar. Then it's the red orc's turn. He's gonna attack Snorlax.
No, it's
twice.
Dracaro's turn.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It is. Sorry, I was thinking he was
Oh.
ahead of you, but you guys have the same number, so you would go first.
Jakaro, get your bear out here too. Don't you have a summon?
I do. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm going to transfer my hunter's mark to the boar.
Yep.
And then go for 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Ugh. 5 damage. Plus 7 more.
All right. Seems pretty unhappy after that one, but he's still flailing around.
Gonna go for a sniper shot. -5 to hit.
Right.
19
That will hit.
for 22.
22. Is that with the 10?
That's with the 10, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Then pop back to cover.
That's him. And then, so now it's the red one. They're both going to attack the purple Snorlax again. 15 and a 14.
They both hit.
Both hit. Uh, 22 damage.
Another Snorlax down.
Red. Then I have Quarion up next.
Alright, so I guess orange Snorlax is gonna go after the red orc.
Yep.
And he's just gonna spin in place, fall over on his back, and he's prone now. Because those were fucking terrible rolls.
Yeah,
He just like slips on a banana peel and lands on his back.
1 and a 3.
Yes.
It's rough.
Yeah.
So then Flareon will attack that same orc. With a 10 to hit.
That will miss.
And then I am going to... I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at the half orc that's casting spells at us, the red one.
Yep.
A wise decision.
With a 12, a 21, and an 18.
The 12 will miss.
Alright, so that's 2, 4, d6, 2d8. 29 damage.
You got an extra d6 in there.
Oh, you're right.
So just take off the last 4, so 25 damage. All right.
That'll be it for me.
He's severely burned in several locations, but he's still on his feet.
Dang. He's taken 54 damage.
Yep. Let's see. Where am Red already went. It's the green one's turn. So one of the 2 green orcs here starts to glow. His eyes start to glow blue, and electricity starts coursing up and down his limbs. He starts crawling up to a knee, and he picks up his axe and takes a swing at Toby again. Yep, that one. And he'll miss. That's the green one. The red. Up. He is going to change into a boar as well. And charge forward at Nacho.
Does he get like a full like sprint at Nacho?
No, not really, because he has to round the
Yeah.
pillar. But he got a 10 anyway, so he misses.
Okay.
I would say. That. Quarion would have a tough time hitting him from there. And Dracarys probably doesn't have a shot at him at this point.
How dare you?
I actually didn't even intend that, but then when I saw he was behind the pillar, it kind of worked out. And Morty, you're up. If you're back.
So Morty, with his action, would try to prop open the door, like try to close it,
Okay.
try to
Um,
reassemble what's left into a decent barricade in this area.
Yeah, so they're actually pretty heavy stone doors that At this point, the only thing that's really damaged or missing are the latches. And the bar on the backside has been broken, so you can swing them back to a shut position.
All right. Well,
But
then
he-
once
or
he
so-
once he gets them like sealed up, he would just yell back to the group, "Who's got the rod?" Like asking for the immovable rod.
I think I do, Morty.
Get it up here! I was just
Well,
calling out for whoever has it.
Still occupied at the moment, Morty.
Well, he doesn't know.
you want
Just,
to
just letting you
bonus
know.
action with your
Yeah, the fist will punch the green guy probably.
Ooh, he's
As
now a
soon as-
zombie. Oh, you didn't. I don't know if Morty was here for this, but that guy's now a zombie.
Oh,
wait. Green guy's a zombie.
Interesting. Like, did I see this?
Yeah, you would have seen it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then, is the red one still seemingly normal?
Yep. And there's two of them.
Okay, and then Morty would try to punch them instead.
Okay.
In the balls.
Yep.
All right. Assume that connects. Nice. It was like as much damage as I did with both my things last time.
yeah. Yeah. So one of the orcs in the group of red drops. The other one is still up. Anything else, Morty?
No, I just be holding this exit until I can prop it up
Okay.
completely.
Roll a perception check.
Oh boy. That doesn't sound good. Oh no. Can't get lower than that.
Nope. So as you were going to close the door in your haste, you did not notice anything on the far side of the door.
Okay.
Big
You were more
yikes.
focused on closing the door than taking in, what was going on.
Everything
outside.
checks out.
Everything looks good.
All right.
He got a one. Uh,
yeah,
yes,
not-
that's. Oh, an 8
not
equals a
present.
1 on Morty. Yes. For perception.
You're up, Nacho.
okay. Does the dancing dagger get sneak attack? Because like I'm engaged with the pig, and so does it get to does it get that?
I'm gonna have to say no. I
Okay.
think that would be too overpowered. You can get sneak attack with it, but I'm not gonna allow you to be the other person. Does that make sense?
Oh, I got you. So like I can't
Like,
get engaged
you-
with something and then have it sneak attack while I'm engaged with the thing I wanted to sneak attack.
Right, because I don't want
Gotcha.
you to be able to give yourself.
You just gotta
sneak
gang stuff.
attack,
Like,
but
if
like
someone's fighting, just gang with them.
right, if you attack like one of the other orcs that's engaged with somebody else, I would count it, but not with yourself.
Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for a short sword of life stealing on this guy. Big money. Not as big as we'd like. Short sword of life stealing. Okay, so another 5 damage.
That is actually all he needed.
Perfect, just as
Yeah,
planned.
Nacho.
And then for his bonus action, Nacho would like to use Mage Hand to bust out the rod to give to Morty. Is that doable?
Can you do Mage Hand as a bonus action as part of your
That
class?
I don't know. That's
I think Mage Hand might be a
Um,
regular action.
yeah.
It
So I
is,
don't think
yeah.
I can do
It's
that.
just a full action, yeah.
Okay.
I would say you could use it as your item interaction. You wouldn't be able to use Mage Hand, but if you wanted to move to line of
Right.
sight with Morty, you could throw it to him.
Yeah. I'd probably get back in the silence.
But you and I were the only two out of it when I said it. Like, you're the only one who could have actually heard me now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Well, the people upstairs would have heard you.
Oh, true.
Okay.
So everybody went Toby, actually.
And so Nacho will use his bonus.
Oh, shit. You know what I didn't realize?
Maybe they wouldn't.
Excellent.
It's like a spear.
I don't know how the summon animals things work, but I don't know if Quarian would have been able to communicate with the bears.
That's a good
Whatever.
point.
We're too far into it now, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. We'll just say
Okay.
it's telepathic.
So for his extra movement, Nacho's gonna get there, and for his bonus action, do we use the dagger? But it can't. Can the dagger function in the silence?
Yes, now that it's activated.
Okay. And red one is not zombie, right?
Not zombie, yep.
Okay, so Lil Nacho will attack the red guy. So we're rolling. I guess it's the same thing anyway, but we'll just. And we roll a nat 1, and he misses again. Lil Nacho.
I mean, if Morty saw the casters gone, he would drop the silence. I think that's fair to assume.
Oh, actually.
Well,
Actually, I already
the
rolled it.
last
I already
one-
rolled my thing.
The last one just got killed, Morty, so you'd have to wait till your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you might not have seen it happen because it was the one that was on Nacho around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Although I guess you would know that he wasn't in the circle anyway, right? So. Anything else, Nacho? Is that it?
That was my bonus. So.
I just feel like the guys who cast lightning, like spells, Morty would probably pick up who they are by now. That's why.
Yeah, but so I guess you know that the ones that were in the circle are dead, and the other one is no longer in the circle. So I guess with that information, you could have maybe dropped it.
Sure. Either way, he's staying guard at the door. I wouldn't change where I am, just if the spell was up, basically.
Toby's gonna attack the green one. Gonna hit 3 times. Alright, so he puts the green zombie back on the ground. Drakaro, you're up.
Dracaro's going to transfer his hunter's mark to the red one.
Yep.
That everyone seems to be the only one that's not upside down. $17.
That'll hit.
Has that one taken damage before?
Yes.
So 18 total.
Alright. He goes down. However, it's his turn. and he starts to
Still
glow.
my turn.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You have another attack. So all the bad guys are on the ground right now.
Oh, the other one's downed, or are they sleeping?
2 are asleep, and then the other 2 are down.
All right, that's it then.
So you see the one that you just put down starts to glow soon after. He gets up to his feet and takes an attack on Snorlax. 23. $14 damage.
On the Snorlax.
Yep.
He's still alive.
That is his turn. It's the red one. You see the green one start to get back to his feet a little bit slower. Toby, in his infinite wisdom, kicked away his great axe after he downed him last time. So he's just gonna rise to his feet and go after Toby with his fist. And miss. Quarion, you're up.
If the bear is prone, I guess instead of trying to get up, can I have him like try to swipe at the feet of the one attacking him to try to knock him on his back?
Yes, pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think prone affects your ability to attack, so I think you're okay. Let me just double check. No. So he would have disadvantage on his attack.
Well, I guess I'll just have him get up instead.
Okay. So it's just half his movement speed to stand up. So.
All right, so he stands up and then attacks the red orc.
Yep.
With 2 misses.
Oh, jeez. All right.
And then so Flareon will also attack the red orc with a 24.
Yep.
For 6 damage.
He is back down again.
And then I'm gonna target the zombie, the green one, the zombie one attacking Toby with Firebolt. Ugh, with an 11.
That'll miss.
I'm just missing all over the place.
Anything else? I think that's all 3, right?
Nope, that'll be it.
Morty, you're up.
And you'll be like, "Where's the leaders?" You'd be like, "We've seen this before," and like go to search for hearts on the leaders' bodies.
All right. You find the closest one. I guess there's 2 that died right around where the blue Clark is. So you search both of them, and you do not find any hearts on the body.
Archie screams out, "Where are they?" Just runs forward.
Was that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much. Now I'm just up there.
Okay.
All right, Nacho, you're up.
All right. Can frisking for hearts be used as a bonus?
Yeah, I would call that an
Okay.
item
So now Nacho will oh wait, and you can only do one item interaction per round. So I can't item interaction rod and then item interaction search.
Technically, no, but since item interactions are weak, I would say you could use one of your other things to do it, like a bonus action. You just
Okay.
wouldn't be able to then use your bonus. Does that make sense?
So what I'm thinking is use Mage Hand to get Morty the rod and then search the guy as like my bonus action. Is that an option?
Mage Hand would be your action,
Yeah.
so then you would still have an item interaction and a bonus action. So you could definitely do that, and you would still have a bonus action at the end.
Okay. So then we will summon the hand to get Morty the rod.
So cool.
Here's your rod, and then search the dead orc, half orc for hearts.
Morty just like opens his palm and sees the rod drop in and she'd be like, what the fuck? He just puts it in his back pocket.
You do not find any hearts on this one either.
Okay. And Nacho would yell over now that there's no more silence, say no hearts on this one. So
As this happens, a peculiar thing happens to the red one. All of a sudden, the scar in his chest just bursts into flame, and then the rest of his body just starts to get slowly consumed by this flame that started in his chest.
and that was just the red one.
Just the red.
What's going on down there?
Anything else, Nacho?
No, I think I used my bonus, so we're just gonna. Yeah, we're gonna stay in a little corner over here. If you don't know what's going on.
It's Toby's turn. And he just says, what do we do with this one? He just keeps getting back up.
Just keep killing him, Toby.
Maybe like
Or
tie
find the
him up
heart.
or something. Doesn't keep trying to kill me every time he wakes up.
That's Morty's thing, tying people up.
Toby's just gonna ready his action for when he sees it start to move again. He's just gonna attack.
Just bash on his
my,
head.
my helm, my fist of helm is right there already. Too. It's
Yeah,
like
that
ready to
was-
bash
that
him
was
down
just-
when he wakes up.
That one's just getting like beat back into the ground every time he starts to wake up by Toby and the fist. And the dagger and little Nacho.
Little Nacho.
I would say between the three of them, it's not gonna get back up. Well, he's gonna keep trying to get back up, but he's not gonna succeed.
Just three things for red.
Let's drop initiative with that. But keep him.
What's going on down there?
Sleep spell only lasts for 1 minute, so probably only have like 45
guy up quick.
seconds before the other two are gonna wake up.
Morty, wrap him up.
This green one keeps waking back up, and Toby and the fist need to keep putting him
You
back.
see
down.
Morty like wave his fingers. He's like, "I'm gonna do it to one at a time."
Well, I
Pick
mean,
one.
they're asleep. Why don't we just stab them in the throat in their sleep, Morty?
I thought you wanted to question him.
I don't think that was ever part of the plan.
There's a lot of them.
Alright.
These are 2 each. So it's
Well, there's-
4.
So then we each stab
Also,
one.
now that initiative is done, Flareon would go at least 15 feet away from the party, teleport back up to where me and Jakar are, and then teleport us down into the room.
All right.
You use the rod, right, Morty?
Yeah, if you gave me the rod, I would have went up to the door and sealed it up.
Okay. Well, we gotta make a quick decision here. Do we stab him or keep him alive? Or just throw him in? We can throw him in the black hole, and they'll just like, you know. Then I'll have maybe. Do they stay alive if I put them in there? I don't know, Morty.
Who's they? Oh, these guys?
The 2 runners, or the runner and his friend here, that they're asleep. They've got
Morty-
like
Morty,
45
hold-
seconds left.
Morty holds up his hand. He's like, they stay alive for like 5 minutes and they die from suffocation.
But then do they come back as zombies?
Probably.
In the
look
black
at them.
hole. All right. There's a lot of wishy-washy. We've got like 40 seconds left to make a decision. This conversation's taking too long, so Nacho's just gonna stab him in the throat.
Stab Nacho.
All right. So you stab the first one, and he seemingly dies a cruel but normal death. You stab the second one, the runner, and after about 5 to 10 seconds wait time, you start to see the familiar glow and electricity coursing through his body.
He's glowing.
Starts to stir.
Swarm.
Is that let's search the half orcs. I bet they have the hearts.
You already searched all of them and didn't find any hearts.
Oh, then we're fucked.
Well, the other one's just like disintegrated, right?
One of them did. The red
We
one.
gotta
did.
keep killing them.
The red one burst into flame.
Okay. Well, got this one that's just he's probably gonna try to attack us here, so we should.
Yeah. So right now you have 2 of them that keep trying to get back up.
Down.
Who's got a cleaver?
Morty would attack the runner
Yeah,
with his radiant damage.
yeah. Try also like we gotta chop their heads off.
And staggered flame.
Okay. Since he's prone, I would say he's probably just gonna fail the save.
Ooh, I want to take out my long sword of sharpness and try to cut someone's head off.
Roll 11 damage.
Yep. The flame puts him back down on the ground. The familiar cycle happens again, and he starts getting back up.
Who has
Morty
a
looks,
who
Morty
can
looks puzzled.
chop it? Don't you have a hand axe or something, Morty?
He's like-
Quarian moves in and just tries to chop his head off with a long sword of sharpness.
Where is Quarion?
It doesn't
Where's
Doesn't-
Quarion?
it doesn't work if you don't have the spell, like it's not attuned.
But can't
It's
it
just a
like?
long sword at that point?
Tune to use just to use its like special thing. Right?
Well, next time something goes on the ground and it's like, just chop his head off.
I tried to.
You did some like other maneuver.
Yeah, I
He
did it.
secret flamed it. All right, so you successfully chop his head off. Somebody does. Anybody. Attempts
Quarian
to.
with his long sword of sharpness inherited from Horvath.
The lightning fills the body and the head again, and the body starts trying to climb to its feet.
I try to chop off its legs.
Yeah. I would say with enough time you could successfully hack off its body parts.
Yeah, so I
Um,
go with legs first and then arms.
Is Quarion down here with us?
yeah, he teleported. He didn't move the tokens, but he
Oh,
said
okay. Where is he?
Around it.
I guess
Teleport
he's
you
over
outside.
here. Or...
Ooh, I'm down there too.
Yeah, Flareon
Yeah,
moved you guys
teleport is
down.
both down.
Okay.
So you now have a
Hacking
pile
up
of
the
body
ramp.
parts that are reanimating.
Did you want to keep these body parts, Quarion?
No, I'm just trying to get it to stop moving.
All right.
I start casting firebolt at him over and over, trying to burn it away.
Well, I mean, he's
Wait.
got no head, he's got no legs. So what does he do? What's the guy doing right now?
Yeah, you could bite my ankles off.
I mean, he's not doing a lot because every time he starts moving, Quarion like hacks at him again.
It's just a flesh wound.
But the individual parts are still continuing to be like attempting to reanimate themselves, but they're not coherent or effective once they start moving again. So at this point, you just gotta have a pile
Okay.
of
Why don't
writhing
we
body parts.
just black hole these body parts?
I mean, if Morty saw that and like knew it was something bad, he'd probably help.
What?
Well, the Sacred Flame doesn't seem to do anything
Yeah.
more than any of the other weapons. Morty, did you have scotch again?
No.
All right.
No, this says just.
So there's just a big pile of body parts. Nacho busts out his black hole and shoves the body parts into the black hole. He wants to
Alright.
keep them for science purposes.
Yeah, science fair.
You're a weird guy, Lord Kensington.
Hey, you don't know. This is a weird place we live, Quarion. You don't know when this kind of stuff is gonna come in handy.
At least you didn't taste their blood.
Orion just
Yeah,
gets in Nacho's
well.
face, and it's like, why would you want to be carried around such a weird, dangerous thing?
Well,
Pouch
maybe
of
we could like
powder
find out
spell.
more about why these things. I mean, it's in the black hole. It's not gonna like hurt anybody, you know.
Yeah, but he's touching our stuff with his weird, gross zombie hands.
Well, you know, you have to deal with it. So are there any other of these things? I think the green one you said is the green one must be still up and
Green one's-
about.
He's still doing his thing. Toby's keeping him pinned. Unless you guys want to hack him apart too.
I think we're gonna have to hack
I mean, we could have Snorlax just sit on it,
forever.
or at least for an hour.
All right, sit here for an hour
Or
and.
yeah, I guess just let's hack him up. We'll
All
hack
right,
him up, we'll put him
let's do it together, Quarion. I got my short sword.
Hack.
I'm not as strong
I got my
as
long
I'm not
sword.
that strong though, so I don't know how good my hacks are gonna be.
I'm very medium strong.
Okay.
Yeah, Toby just has a rapier, so he's not gonna be able to hack off body parts.
Does
too.
Dracaro, do you have like a melee weapon that can slice and dice?
Very much so, yes.
Oh, you're just the man I need. Come over here, please.
What are we doing, Lord Kensington?
We are chopping up this orc who keeps coming back to life. First, you take out the head,
Oh.
then you take the legs and the arms,
What?
and then cut his torso in half.
Just
But never cut against the
disrespectful.
grain, 'cause that'll ruin the meat.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, you know, I understand. You've got morals or whatever.
Dracaro hands Lord Kensington his axe.
I mean, I got. Would a short sword be able to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try with my short sword. Nacho goes
Kuro
for
slowly
he goes
backs
for a
away.
thing and gets a 6 for his strength check.
How about this,
Strength
Nacho?
checking?
How many cuts are you trying to make?
Well, is Quarion helping?
Yeah, I'm helping.
Okay. What are you
I'll
chopping?
take the arms, you take the legs.
Okay. So Nacho is going for 2 strikes to the
Four-man
legs,
chop.
the meatiest part of the orc.
Well, that's gonna be counterproductive. Sure.
You know what? Nacho. Second thought. Let's swap. I'll
Oh,
take the legs. You take the arms.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
So Nacho, roll 2 attack rolls with advantage
Okay, for the short sword.
with the short sword. Yeah.
Okay, so advantage 1. And this will be advantage 2. So 23, 23.
Yep. So you're able to hack them off.
All
pretty
right.
easily. I was just making sure you didn't crit, so you didn't steal life from him.
Oh.
Yeah, so you hack off the arms. Quarion hacks off the legs. I mean, with enough time, you were going to succeed. I just wanted to see if there was going to be any
Yeah.
repercussions from the sword. Yeah. Did you want to cut his head off too?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Who's doing it? You?
I don't see why not. Say another little attack.
Advantage, yep.
Here we go. Nacho takes 10 temporary hit points.
So, yeah, so how does the sword work? I can't remember.
So actually, is he considered undead or it's isn't a construct or an undead? Does he count as an undead since he's like a zombie that we've just hacked up into pieces?
I would say for this purpose, he's not an undead.
Well, all right then. So yeah, he would take an additional 10 hit points, whatever my damage was, plus I take 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. So the 10 hit points is that it doesn't matter how many hit points he has.
It does not. That, I mean, I assume it doesn't. It doesn't specify that part, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so you have 10 temporary hit points.
Okay, and a orc head, and okay, fellas. I mean, we should probably clean this up, right? So you want me to just put this in the black hole too?
Nacho feels empowered.
Well, it's just.
I mean, I guess might as well.
Yeah, we don't want to. We want to, cover
I
up
mean,
any
after
trace.
getting the 10 HP, I'm sure you'd feel like, boom. She's like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, what's that?"
Cover up any trace. Okay, so yeah, and then once again, we're putting all this body parts into the black hole.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Is there anything else here that needs to be taken care of? So we got the. So is both the green and blue guys are gone?
Yep.
I guess just like search the half orcs for any items of interest.
Well, all right.
Items of interest.
So there's 3 of them. So why don't I'll take one, Quarion take one, and Drakaro take one. Do a little frisking.
Yeah. You guys don't really find anything exciting other than just a total of 30 gold pieces spread throughout the
Okay, we'll
different
take it.
bodies.
All right. Well, whatever gold Nacho found, he would hook up with Morty since he's got all the gold.
Morty had 30 gold to the coffers.
Where he's just like, I'm just gonna dump it in the hole soon enough.
Well, I kind of just threw a bunch of dead body parts. Plus,
Should take
Don't
those
feed
out
the
of there.
zombies.
yeah. Well,
Morty.
hey, when we get out of this place and we can just bury them, we'll get a shovel, or maybe Drakaro can use his talons and he can dig a hole, and then we'll just like
Morty would look for Quarian, just point at him and be like, "Hey, he'll just burn him."
burn them, but not in here because it's an enclosed area and we don't want to die of smoke inhalation. Okay, we don't want to suffocate. Okay.
Very smart.
Anyway, where do we go from here, fellas? Does anybody want to investigate the room a little bit more, or we good to move
We gotta
on?
keep looking through doors.
Yeah. Okay. So this big block over here is the door we would have went through if we had gone through that tunnel, according to Quarion's owl there. And this, what was this red X?
That one's broken down.
Okay, so
With a big stone door that's essentially rubble at this point.
hey Morty, when you were talking to Harbin, where did he say he was?
Inside there was the townsfolk.
He said he was in the western side.
Yeah, the
Western
side.
side. Okay.
And he said Halia was in the throne room, wherever that is.
Okay. So when Nacho uses the message cantrip, does he have to know exactly where the person is, or can he just like go fishing and generally speak in a direction?
Good question. 1 second.
Because if he could, Nacho would use it, talk through the door to try to make contact with Harbin.
Spell might have like a range.
It's 120 feet, so. But yeah, it can go through like walls and stuff. But basically, Nacho's shooting through this door with message 120 feet to try to make contact is the move here.
He's poking around.
It fails.
Okay.
But in
But
reading the description, you would know that stone is something that's hard to transmit through.
Okay. Well, Morty, you said that Harbin said he was on the western side, which would be in the direction to this door that I'm in front of here. And then you said that Halia was in the throne room, which we don't know where the throne room is. But if the orcs, being orcs, they don't know what's going on, they might think who's ever in charge is in the throne room, which they were trying to. Were they gonna bust through the this other door next, like this door right here?
The door on the left has markings that look like they had tried to break through it.
Okay.
But when you guys were observing them, they were all focusing on the door to the side.
Well, which door do you guys fancy? All right.
Way for us to like sneak through. I'm out of wild shape charges, so I can't like transform into a mouse and sneak under it or whatever.
This one over here.
All right, we're going to the left. We will check to see if if the orcs couldn't get in.
This is probably gone.
We see markings here of the orcs trying to break through this door, so we assume it's locked. What kind of door is it? Is it another stone door?
Yep. It looks like it's swings away from
Is this something you could pick through, Jakaro, or?
I can try my flute. My whistle.
Okay. Yes, let's do that. Let me back up.
Are you just playing a song?
Jakaro uses his wind chime.
the chime of opening.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of more like almost like a tuning fork. So like a small, slender piece of metal. So you aim it at the door and you ring it with another piece of metal, and it starts to reverberate, and the door starts to shake. And you see like dust falling from the edges and the hinges of the door, and then all of a sudden you hear a loud thud on the far side of the door. Something heavy just hit the ground.
So,
This way, boys. And Jakaro
all right.
pushes open the door.
Lead the way.
As you push open the door, there's some resistance just because there's a large object on the ground on the far side of it, but with a little bit of effort, you're able to slide it open enough to slip through. There's a large wooden, can't think of the word, bar, I guess. I don't. So the door is barred on this side with a large wooden post, and you push through, and it opens up into another room. As you walk through and open the door, you're met with several humans pointing spears at you, Jakaro.
Hello there. Draws his bow, points it back at them.
Who are you talking to, Jakaro?
There's people in here.
People. Nacho would like poke his head like do one of those. He's just kind of peeking to see where the people are, and how are these people dressed?
They are bedraggled, mostly wearing like commoner attire. Their weapons they are carrying are not very well maintained. As you look in, you see a woman who is actually very well armored and armed. Step forward and say, "It's them. It's you boys. Remember these guys, right? What did they call themselves? The League of Chums, League of Friends. That's the one." You recognize her and her red hair. She is the proprietor of the Coster, the armory in Fandalen.
Is this the one that Morty tried to make a move on?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so Nacho would suggest to Drakaro that he put his bow down. It's like I think this might be the militia that Morty told us of when he spoke to Harbin.
Carl reluctantly lowers his
Yeah.
bow.
And Nacho would I would say, yeah, this is us. We are the League of Friends, and I am of course Lord Randall Kensington, the third. We're here to rescue you. Have you?
Thank goodness.
Yeah, you're very lucky. We stumbled upon this place.
Does Halia know you're here?
Actually, we came. We're supposed to surprise her. This is actually we're at what you could call us a surprise party here. Do you know where she is? But don't tell her we're here. We'd like to surprise her. It's
Oh, of
we
course.
brought a cake. We brought us a cake. We brought all kinds of assortment of
Her and her-
pastries for her.
Her and
Oh,
her
I thought
men
we're
are
selling Manju.
stationed in the throne room to the south of here. There's a secret passage through the forge that can get you into the quarters, but you should come talk to Harbin first.
That would probably be best. Not show waves. The crew over.
So she leads you into this room here. These rooms are mostly like the working quarters of the keep. So like the room to the south with the anvil shaped things in there is the blacksmith. This is just kind of where they made their various goods and things like that. Right now, it's sort of repurposed as a refugee center for the townspeople.
And in that room, you just mentioned that's where Harbin is.
Harbin's up here with whatever those things are. I forget what they are.
Okay. Well, does everybody want to come for this? I know Morty should, chit chat. Maybe Jakaro can watch some doors and,
Sure.
does anybody
Drakkar will stay guard.
Okay. All right.
Yes, the bear will stay with Jakaro to keep guard.
Lord Kensington.
Yep.
I want to be there when we meet Halia.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Harbin. We're gonna see if he's on the same page as us and his cousin. And we're gonna, hopefully get the jump. All right. Let's do this. Do we have to knock, or are we being led into the room here?
You're being let in by Lenine.
Yeah, Morty, why don't you take point on this since they'll be expecting you. You've already.
Morty.
Yeah, just maybe you could like introduce me.
Yeah, like we rehearsed.
All right. Well, I guess we enter the room.
All right, so you enter the room again. Like I said before, it's a sort of like a cluster, like a refugee camp. These people, whatever belongings they're able to take with them from the city after the dragon attack, or from the town after the dragon attack. They are alive, thanks to Halia, but they have been living a very poor quality of life these last few days, and you can tell it's wearing on them. Harbin's there, and he's trying to keep the people placated, but for the most part, people are just ignoring him. And then he sees you guys, and he sort of lights up. And he says, "See, I told you they were coming. They're here to save us. We don't need that woman Halia anymore."
Well,
Cloak billows out dramatically as the crowd tries to look at them.
yes, greetings. We are here to rescue you. You guys are very lucky. How's everything? You guys look like you've had it pretty rough in here.
Yes, it has not been a pleasant stay, that's for sure. Come, let's speak in private after he's done making his grand gestures to the
Oh, absolutely.
people. he kind of pulls you to the back of the room and says,
Yeah.
We need to get out of here. That Talia is making her move, and I don't like what she's up to. She's dark magic, dark power.
He's working with a goddamn demon.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in league. What's that demon's name, Quarion?
Velasco.
Belasco.
Well,
Yeah.
I fear she has some ties to everything that's going on here. She's playing the part of a victim, but she certainly jumped on the opportunity of taking control once things went south. And as of a few days ago, her and her people have been carting around a large object that she's keeping secret from everyone else. And I feel it may have something to do with what's been going on here.
A large object.
Sounds like the type of object that we need to steal.
She keeps it under heavy guard to the south of the throne room in her personal quarters.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're pretty goddamn strong. We can take a few guards.
Well, don't just puff out your chest just yet there, Quarion. We need to find out more, I think she's sounds like she might have some tricks, She's carrying around fancy objects. We don't know what that object does. This could be how she contacts the demon. So based on this quick little conversation we're having here, Harbin, I get the impression you are also not a fan, like really not a fan of Halia.
No, as much as she puts on a show that she's on our side, I have it on good authority that her men have been meeting in secret with the orcs as well. Trying to cut a deal of some kind. I wouldn't put it past her to sell us all up the river, save herself.
Well, it's a good thing we arrived when we did then, because we have spoken to the regent, your cousin, who I assume has your full allegiance. Like you would do anything he said, right?
I am at his disposal, one of the pitfalls of family, I suppose.
Well, that's fantastic news. All right, because we have been tasked with how do you say, taking care of this little Halia problem, but we want to surprise her. We don't want her to. We would like best case scenario would be one where she doesn't see us coming. Is there any way, like your the red-haired lady was saying something about some secret tunnels or entrances? Tell me more about these tunnels.
Well, Halia is aware of the tunnel. It's a secret passage we found, built by the dwarves.
Interesting.
The only thing connecting this part to the throne room, normally these quarters wouldn't connect to the royalty chambers. She has men guarding that passage. As you probably saw from the main hall, that main entrance to the south of the main courtyard is also very heavily guarded, but that leads directly into the throne room. There is a staircase from the second floor down to the throne room, but she's guarded and sealed off that entrance with some of the foul creatures that she's used to protect us.
So have you spoken to her any time recently?
Well, she comes here to steal our men in defense of the throne room every once in a while. Other than that, she sometimes drops off supplies and just bosses us around mostly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I happen
Our men usually check in on us fairly regularly. If you're gonna do something, you may have to move soon before they know you're here.
Interesting.
Probably only a matter of minutes before they know that the courtyard has been cleared.
Well, all right. What do the other fellas think about this? I mean, it sounds like we got a couple minutes to make a big decision here. Do we sneak or do we ambush guards while they're? Do we ambush guards and like wear their armor and like? No, that wouldn't work. I don't know.
Your passage might not be a bad idea.
Secret passage. Okay. Yeah, because then the other option would have been to just kind of like, tell her we're here and have her guards bring us to her. But I don't know. She'd try to kill us already, so that'd be a gamble. So I guess.
We don't know how much she knows.
Yeah.
I feel like she's probably onto us since like we already got demons sent after us.
Yeah. That's fair. All right. We will pick secret passage route for $100.
Correct. So he describes to you the layout of the throne room and the adjacent room. So the blue is the secret passage from the blacksmith.
Okay.
This room down here, the very like southwestern room, is the room that he described where she's keeping said object. And then this is the throne room where she spends most of her time in defense of this door.
What did he say about the room? Like, if we were to go through that secret passage, this room here.
Yeah.
Is that guarded? That he knows of.
Not heavily. Her men come and go. It's where they've taken up residence for the most part. So, if they're distracted or otherwise indisposed, I suppose you could move there through there pretty easily. Maybe one or two of them at any given time resting.
And Quarion, do you have any more of your scouts that you can use? Any more like a little rat, like a little rat or something? Or your owl? What's his status?
Yeah, I've got the owl.
What's his stat? You guys still got owl?
Yeah, he's been hanging out.
All right. Let's move.
He just kind of falls around behind us.
Well, if Harbin is correct here, we don't have long, so perhaps we should move quickly to that secret tunnel before we are discovered by the guards.
I'll spread the word to these people to not let Halia know you're here.
Yes, and if you get any questions, you never saw us, that would be great.
You don't even know who the League of Friends are.
Well, let's go. Let's get the boys. There's Jakaro. All right, we got a plan here, Jakaro. We got a secret tunnel.
Wow, you found a secret tunnel?
Yep, Harbin told us about it.
Oh, that piece of work.
Should I have?
We trust him? He's not that smart.
Yeah, I feel like we probably should have done an insight check to see if he's like leading us into a trap, because he's such, Is that something we could still do, or?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
Roll an insight check.
Okay, insight. I don't have a good insight, but if only we had a,
Not bad.
Yeah. What do we? Is he looking a little twitchy?
He's a little bit hard to read because you've never actually seen him in person. You've only ever interacted with him through the door, in the town, like through that, like, eye slot through the door. Um, he does seem twitchy, but not much more than what he was then. He seems a little bit more strung out, but that could just be his last couple of days.
Ah,
You get the feeling that the first time you talked to him, he was not a big fan of Halia, and from the way he was talking, you don't think that anything has really changed. You still think he's not
yeah.
Team Halia.
He's just sleep deprived.
Yeah, he just seems kind of strung out, but not necessarily like he was lying to you or anything like that, as far as you could tell.
All right. So, to answer Jakaro, well, I think we gotta trust him at this point. It's our only move. So, we'll just go for it. Everybody ready here? Got
Aye,
Jakaro's
aye,
here.
Lord
Yep.
Kensington.
Toby's here. Morty.
Morty drinks.
Morty. I don't. He just sounded real tired.
Yeah, I think he's just out.
Yeah, he had a
Mm,
long day at his last day at work, going in to turn in his laptop and go home.
okay.
All right, so Lenine's sort of leading you the way here.
Okay. Yep.
She brings you into that room, Nacho, the smithy, and she says, hide over here, and she points to the little side room to the right there.
Okay.
She says, I'll come up with a reason to check in with Hallie, and I'll scout for you. I'll come back and let you know where everyone is.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
And so you see her. She shows you the secret passage and kind of how to open it, and then she tucks you back into that side room, and then goes in through the secret passage. She reports back like only a minute or two later. She comes out of the secret passage acting upset, and then she turns the corner and comes into the room with you guys, and kind of visibly straightens up and says, "So right now there's only one or two men in the sleeping quarters, and Hallie is distracted by the sudden change and lack of assault on on her door. So I don't think it'll be long before she goes out to investigate the main hall. But I don't know what your plan is exactly. But there's only two people in the next room, and from there, everybody else is in the throne room consulting with Halia.
Are the people in the room in the next room, are they awake or are they, having a sleep?
They were both resting. I can't say if they were fully asleep or not.
Okay.
We still have +10 to sneak.
And how long are we in this closet for? Like, we're in a
How
closet.
long has it been?
No, like, we're in a closet right now. Like, what are we waiting for here? Is this room being checked on or something, or?
She just wanted you out of sight just in case one of their guards was gonna patrol.
Okay. Okay,
town
so we're
square.
safe to get going.
Yeah, she says nobody's gonna be heading your direction. It's just the two guards or the two men that were in the next room.
All right. So let's are we doing this?
do it.
Okay.
Lead the way, Lord Kensington. I trust you.
All right.
Are you guys still sneaky or no?
I think so. It's
Yeah.
up for an hour.
Was it concentration?
It is not. I don't think so. Oh, it is concentration. But I didn't take any damage, so it's still up.
So we're
Is
still sneaky.
Is summon animal the summon
Oh,
thing
yeah, you're right.
concentration?
Alright, it is not up anymore. I can cast it again if we need it.
Do we need
Are
your
we trying to be
summon?
sneaky, or are we just gonna like murder these guys?
Let's figure this out. Like, what are you boys thinking?
It sounds like we're gonna have to murder them to get through.
Mhm.
Let's just go in and murder them.
Yeah.
A bear would be more useful.
It'd be nice if we could like get in a surprise round. Like so with that, so are you gonna use your sneak ability, or are you using the summon?
I'm gonna keep the bear up.
Keeping the bear up. All right, not sure how sneaky we're gonna be then.
Well, we're not. It doesn't seem like we're trying to. We can't really like sneak through the middle of this room.
No, but like to sneak up on them and get a surprise on them. If we, as a group, do our stealth rolls and we just kind of go in this room and then
What if we send the bear in first? Cause a ruckus and distract them.
What I don't want to happen is for them to get some kind of signal off.
Send the bear into the throne room.
We have Flareon like peek around the corner so that these two can't see her, and teleport her and the bear right in the middle of them. So they'll get that fire explosion and then a bear attacking one of them like immediately.
What's the deal with Morty's silence?
right
Is that like a thing?
He can cast it as a ritual, which would take 10 minutes, or he can cast it straight up.
Yeah.
Does he have any spell slots left?
I don't know. Cause we're trying to make as little noise. We want to like Assassin's Creed these guys.
He still has 2 second level spell slots left, so we could have him cast silence if we want to. I feel like he would agree to that.
Yeah, I'd hate to.
Right, guys.
I feel like we got like a Weekend at Bernie situation going here. Okay. I'd hate to force someone to use. Yeah, I'd hate to force someone to use an ability like a spell slot like that, but we can't. I feel like, because what I want to do is I want to kill these guys without noise, and then go get whatever that artifact is that is in that room.
That's probably really important.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Morty cast silence, teleport Flareon and the bear in to startle them. Maybe that'll give us like a surprise attack if they're distracted by the bear appearing out of nowhere.
Is that
like we all line up in the secret passage, and then as soon as Flareon and the bear teleport in, we like just fucking unload on them.
Like, my question about these guards is, it depends on which way they're facing. Are they facing, obviously, I don't know if the lady who gave us this information knew, like, were they facing the door? Like, they have no reason to look at the wall since there's nothing there, so we don't know.
She said they were resting. She kind of gave you the general
idea. Right, they're resting. Okay, so
they're like laying down on some makeshift cots.
Okay.
Should we
Quarion,
have
could
my,
you guide me real quick, Quarion?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me guide me.
Okay, so Nacho's gonna roll some stealth and get a 27.
Yep.
And he's going to kind of pop into the room here.
Just like poke your head in.
Yeah, just and signal to Morty to and then Jakaro can't roll. See, it would be better if like I would like a surprise round where Jakaro's in on it because he does a shit ton more damage. How much damage does the bear do?
A lot.
A lot?
No, he does 1d6 and 2d4.
Because if we had Jakaro in on a surprise round, he could like one shot one of these guards maybe, and that would be like pretty amazing. And then the rest of us could focus the other one.
Instead of attacking, I could have the bear try to like tackle one to the ground and like hold it down.
All right.
I mean, I know I have disadvantage, but I have +5.
So what's happening is Quarion could have the bear, or he could have that sneak maneuver where we all get +10 to our sneak rolls. So that's the situation we're in right now, and we're going with bear.
I feel like it would be more useful to have like the bear can probably, especially if he's like appearing out of nowhere, like on top of a guy, to like hold one to the ground, and then
All right.
like sneak attack or one shot the other.
But
one.
we do need Morty to do silence because we don't want to make a racket or have anybody shout out that they're under attack.
Bears tackling people makes some noise.
Yeah, if there's silence, I would say bring the bear because we don't need to be sneaky. If it's
Alright.
silence, like
Nacho's already creeping in the room right now, ready to do something.
yeah, if there's silence, Drakara would
Yeah,
would just run in.
they appear to be sleeping, Nacho, or at least trying to sleep. So neither of them have noticed you. Are you guys gonna use the silence spell?
So if I wanted to murder one in his sleep, is there like a roll I do for that, or is it like, I mean, the guy's sleeping, I can't like miss him, right?
Yeah, I mean, by the rules, it would be like a roll. It would be like an automatic crit. But that's kind of lame because I feel like if somebody's sleeping and you slit their throat, they should just be dead.
Okay.
So I would say if you can sneak up on them.
I rolled a 27 for the stealth.
Yeah.
So, okay. Then I would slit this guy's throat. And look to see if the other guy is still sleeping.
Let's see.
Laren would be watching the other guy, and if he wakes up, she would teleport Snorlax over to restrain him.
It doesn't appear that he woke up.
Okay. I should do another stealth, right? Cause
yeah.
Okay. Okay, a 14. That's like not the best.
The worst, but not the best.
The worst, not the best.
So,
he doesn't seem to see you coming.
Okay, and then Nacho slits this guy's throat.
Quarion, you just watch Nacho like tiptoe across the room and kill 2 people in cold blood.
And then Nacho needs some strength help here. Needs people help him drag bodies.
Rakara will drag bodies.
Yeah, let's
not
get-
dismember them.
Yeah, we're not
But
going to
they'll drag
dismember. We want to get these bodies into this little hallway here.
Consider
Jakar,
it done, Lord Kensington.
Yeah.
You'll dismember animal bodies, but you're not gonna dismember
Well, yeah.
people.
Totally different.
Yeah, those people were, they were like zombies. Okay, so we'll put him here, and then I need you to get this guy. Okay, there he is. Okay. So then, waves in the rest of the crew. And we did that without silence, right?
Without the silence one.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't
Okay,
use
so
any spell
these.
slot.
All right, so everybody get in here.
We're just talking with hand
There's-
signals so far.
Yep. Okay, and then Nacho points to this door here and says signals that we need to open this door.
Before Nacho approaches the door, I'm gonna pull that wand out again.
All right.
Yep.
And see if there's any kind of trap on the door. I'm gonna stand right in front of it and pull it out and use my still to be determined magic word.
Yeah, right. So two things register with the wand. The door does appear to be trapped. And in fact, you see magical runes start to glow on the door that were previously invisible. And then you're also getting a sense like it's lighting up for a secret door above you. Not like on this floor, but it's reacting to something from the floor above you guys.
I have 1/3 level slot left for dispel magic, so we have one shot for that.
Perhaps do some rolls and find out what all this stuff means.
I think the wand just
No.
shows the presence of a trap.
Yeah, but so he said there's runes and stuff. Like, can you read the runes? Can you see what all that's about?
I can
Use that
I
big
read
brain,
all the runes.
Quarion.
All right, Quarian, first give me a straight intelligence check.
Ugh. 11.
11. Okay. Now give me an Arcana check.
21.
Hey.
Okay. So the runes showed up and shimmered, but only for a second or two. So from what you could make out and remember in that second to 2 seconds of you looking at them, the runes seem to be more of an alarm type spell than a damage type spell. Does that make sense? You're not entirely sure, but it seems like the spell is more targeted towards letting them know that somebody's entered the room rather than stopping somebody from entering the room.
Recognize if is it alarm for someone entering the room or for someone entering through the door?
So, for someone triggering the runes, but you weren't able to make out what the actual trigger would be.
So I'm thinking if there's a keyhole I can teleport through, and also this wall looks thin enough
what about
that
this door?
maybe a big old bear can break it down.
That's the door
Right.
they're talking about, Jakara.
Oh, not the double doors?
No, not the double door.
Okay, sorry.
So, what you thinking, Quarion?
It's a risk. It depends on if we don't have to interact with the door, we might be able to get in no problem.
So you
But
detect
if
this
you-
is some kind of alarm system?
Yeah, it's an alarm system, but I can't find out if it's going through the door or just entering the room in general.
Huh.
I can get us into the room. I just don't know if I'm gonna set the alarm off.
And you said you had the dispel magic ability,
I do. I could
and
try casting that on the door and see what happens, but
Are runes
that
magic?
that might trigger the alarm.
Yeah.
So what do
Well-
we think, what do we think would be the most likely defense if you were protecting a room against intruders?
the alarm
Would you
is.
protect the room in general, or would you put the spell just on the door, just on the entrance?
I would say the door.
The door would be my guess.
Yeah.
The room is the better one, but the door is the more likely
I
one.
yeah. I think if someone were to even turn the knob, that would probably trigger the alarm. I mean, I don't know much about this kind of magic. This isn't my something I know about, but that's how I would set it up. As soon as someone touched the doorknob or something, that's
I want to go over to the wall and just like rap on it with the end of my javelin to see if I can get a sense for how thick it is.
How hard are you gonna hit the wall?
Very medium hard.
Like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, like aggressively mediocre.
It
Like I just want to
seems
get like an audio cue.
it seems like a pretty sturdy wall.
I think we could try if Morty casts silence so that it encompasses the wall but not the door. I have a big old bear. Jakaro's got a pickaxe. We could try just breaking down the wall if we don't want to interact with the door at all. Actually, I want to not touch the door in any way, but I want to examine it and see if there's like a keyhole or some way for me to like see through the door into the room without actually touching the door.
Sick.
I like that any situation we come across now, it's just like, hey, let's have the bear, smash him.
Can the bear break?
The
Can the
bear,
bear smash it?
he's just.
Can we teleport through it or can the bear smash it?
There is not a keyhole on that door.
Alright, so no teleporting.
Does Quarion see any runes that are missing from like the door?
But it sounds like the
That's what you.
runes only popped up for a couple of seconds when I activated.
Right.
Yeah, the wand revealed it, but the wand, that's all the wand does, and then they faded away and went invisible again.
I could try it again. There's one charge left on the wand, and I have a spell that lets me read any language. So if I prepare, I could trigger it again and actually be able to read everything. But then we'd be on our own looking for that other secret door, the floor above.
Oh, there's another secret door in the room above.
Yeah.
Well. Big decision here. And you think your bear could smash through a wall?
Might take a little while.
Not sure how much time we have.
Morty would probably step in and say that it's unlikely that the bear would be able to break through a dwarven built
Yeah.
stronghold.
The voice of reason.
Yeah, it's so wise.
'Cause I have a suspicion that casting Dispel Magic on the door would trigger the alarm.
Okay. Then we don't do anything with this door for now. So the red-haired lady only told us what was in this room, right? She didn't tell us what to expect in the throne room.
She just told you that Halia was meeting with all of her men in the planning in the throne room.
And that's this room right next to us, right? This one.
Yep.
Yep.
So now we choose, do we...
Wild shape charges.
I mean, I'd say it's fair to assume that the alarm would, if we open that door, the alarm would trigger, and then the people in the throne room would come and to see what was up. And then if we went into the throne room, we might have a little better chance, because I feel like there might be some dialogue, you know?
But the dialogue would lead to a fight.
But we would be in better position than crammed into 2 small rooms. We'd have more space.
What medium size?
What does our tactician Drakaro think of all this?
I think that we could set our own trap. We could activate the door, or not. But if we did activate it, we could like hide in the little thing. People would rush in and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then we just pow pow.
Okay.
Something like that.
Not a terrible idea.
And then if it doesn't set off an alarm, we can check out what's in there.
Yeah.
If Quarren can like teleport us in through.
Well, I could try to spell magic.
Yeah, that.
Because that only might set off the alarm.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is we either succeed in that, or worst case is we set off the alarm and then we know people are coming and we can kind of either ambush them or just. I don't know. Could we check out these double doors? What's through here?
That's the throne room.
That's where they would be coming from.
All right, all right. Yeah. I say that. I say try it, and if not, we ambush. We hide in the thing, or we hide in the like half and half, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we just brace ourselves for whatever comes in.
All right.
And if it's Halia, probably, right? Halia's in the throne room.
Yep. Well, she'll probably send guards in to see
I think
what's going on.
She's working with the. Yeah, let's get them.
Okay. So, what's the distance between the hidden room?
Can we set up
Cooler.
a silence spell ahead of time? Like cover the area
Okay.
around the door and entrance with silence, so if they come in, they can't cast spells at us. But so like far enough away that it won't affect us in the secret passage.
You could do that, yes.
I see one of her her mage guards coming in, seeing us all bunched up and just casting like a fireball at us.
Well, what Chikaro was saying was that we all hide in here.
Right, but
And
we'd
then
all be in the same spot. So like when we are seen, maybe if we want to shut down any magic users, because like a silence spell could cover like this whole area.
Okay. If
And everyone coming in, like they'd all of a sudden like not be able to use magic, but we would. So I'd still be able to cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Yep.
If it sets off the alarm, they'd all come in, not be able to cast magic. We just like sling spells and arrows and everything at them.
Okay. So let's have Morty So we're having Morty cast silence in that room. And then we're all getting in the secret tunnel and then triggering the door. Triggering the trap door.
Or possibly triggering.
Okay.
That would be the silent spell. If you did it much more, like if you did it closer to the throne room, it would go into the throne room,
Yeah, we don't want that.
which would potentially, I mean, you don't know what's on the other side, so that might tip
That would
them
give us
off to your
away.
location.
Okay.
That's perfect. That size right
Did
Yeah, you could move it up maybe like a little bit, so it's like on the door a little bit more. So Snorlax is covered a little bit more, you know. But
there. Yeah, we'll do that. So just imagine it moved up a little bit.
Did Quarion want to trigger the door, or Nacho can use his mage hand if we need that?
Yeah, let me try Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
Dispel Magic will either like get rid of all the enchantments on it, or just trigger the trap anyways.
Yeah, either way.
Alright, we Chikar, you got your bow drawn?
Yeah.
Oh, he always has it.
Oh, actually, no. This is what. No. Drakaro is gonna be at this door, listening.
Right outside the silence.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Like,
Nacho.
well, even if I'm in the silence, I should be able to hear what's outside, right? Or not?
no,
Well, I
you
want a
can't,
little.
you can't hear
it's-
anything coming from outside the silence. No.
Because
I'm
we're
calling. I'm in this sliver right here.
All right.
well, this circle is like a little higher, so I don't know if you'd be able to listen.
Now it's not. We decided to keep it low.
Yeah, that's fine. You can...
But when they come in, you're gonna die.
Where's all our tokens?
I'll back up.
He's
I'm
got
gonna hear if they're coming or
what?
not.
His health pool has to be like 60 now.
Alright, Jakaro, if you're gonna tank for us.
So Drakaro's
Yeah.
listening for activity to see if like, hey, someone tripped the alarm. Let's go in there.
Okay.
Yep. And
Snorlax
you're
is
gonna do
be
the
ready
dispel
to,
magic.
yeah, and Snorlax is gonna be ready just to like attack anything that comes to the door.
And Nacho got little Nacho ready.
All right.
And Flareon is gonna have Flame Seed ready. Alright, last level 3 slot, Dispel Magic.
We're going all in. We're going all in.
All right. Quarion, you see the runes flash to life again, and then they sort of just like burn up into ash and float away. Drakaro, roll a perception check.
Seven.
You don't hear any change coming from the other side of the room. They're kind of heavier, like stone doors, like the other doors, so you can only like faintly hear muffled voices on the other side. But as far as you can tell, there is no change in the tone of the conversation that's happening on the other side.
All right, so I'll look back at the group and shrug my shoulders. You shrug his shoulders, and then wave them to come over and try to open the door. While I continue to listen for any change.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn to Nacho and say, I think it might be time for your mage hand.
Okay.
I think my Dispel Magic may have worked.
Okay, go mage hand. Mage hand. Flies across the room. And goes to open the door.
Yep. The door swings open freely.
All right.
Drakaro, you
Drakaro,
hear
give
anything?
me another perception check.
Big roll here, bud.
I feel like just the fact that he needs a perception check is concerning.
At 20.
Oh.
You press your ear closer, and you can start to hear bits and pieces of the conversation that was just muffled before. And it does seem like they're still just talking tactical strategy as to how to get out of here through how to get past the orcs.
Do I hear Halia?
You do hear her voice, yeah.
Drakaro
Let's murder
growls
this
to
bitch,
himself.
Drakaro.
Saying something disparaging to her people.
Ah,
Yeah, so the door opens up.
Yeah, Nacho popped his head out and looks at Jakaro for some kind of signal.
Drakaro gets up, gives Nacho the thumbs up, and walks into the room.
Leaves this post. Yeah, Chikara, you walk into a room. It's a surprisingly well furnished room. You can tell that at one point it was a kitchen, but Halia has moved in and made it very comfortable for herself. In the corner, there is a large cart. Not large, but just sort of like a cart. Um, that is covered. Otherwise, there's like a bed that you know is actually pretty well made. It doesn't even seem to be makeshift. You're slightly confused as to where she found it, and then like a table set up in the other corner for eating meals at, and a comfortable, well-made chair. Um, yeah, she's set this room up pretty nicely for herself.
Drakaro would look for any personal objects of Halia's.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
Are we all in this room?
No,
Wait,
you're the only person that's in there is Jakaro right now, not Quarion, who's just staying there playing Fable Anniversary.
10.
What was it?
10.
10. Okay. You find a chest underneath the bed. You open it up and you kind of sift through it a little bit, and you find mostly just articles of clothing.
What kind of articles of clothing?
Oh, anything for a good nacho disguise?
Nacho already has a nice set of women's clothes.
Yeah, I got women's. I got fine clothing.
But,
Is there any
this
like
would be a
jewelry?
nicer set of women's
Like
clothes.
rings or bracelets or
You
heirloom brooches?
do not find any of that. Well, maybe a couple pieces of jewelry, nothing super exciting, but if you wanted to pocket, it's definitely made out of gold. Probably worth
I
something.
want to spitefully take something of hers.
Is that a fireplace that's in that room?
Yes, actually, it's a kitchen fireplace.
Should definitely check that out. Remember, you're looking for some like super fancy magical item that she's protecting in there.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
That's like the main reason we're breaking into.
But I don't think I.
Quarion, go help him. Look, go help him.
That. Ricardo's just looking for. He's gonna take a couple of those rings, like you said, just steal
Don't take a
something of
couple.
Halia's.
Take fucking all of them. As Aquarium,
You
whatever.
find like 2 or 3 rings and a necklace that you steal. Most of them are made of gold. I really have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, how are we gonna kill her, Nacho?
Hopefully this item
Ooh.
that's in that room will tell us, give us
You guys tell me about the item.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
The red haired, you would have known now because the red haired lady told us about it. Like,
I wasn't there.
well, where were you? Like,
I was watching. I was standing guard like 2 rooms
that's
away.
not when we were told. We were told about it before that. Like, I'm just telling you, you know about the object.
Fine.
It's sometimes confusing when like we're moving around the thing, the map, but then people are just kind of like not moving their tokens around and they're just standing, and it's like, are they where their token is or are they actually like in the room? Because
When I'm
sometimes,
looking at the map, everyone is where their token is in my head. So if
okay.
I'm standing by a door, I stayed by the door.
Okay.
This is what I thought. I
Yeah.
thought I was like here, and you guys were like
There was a
in
point.
here.
There was a point where we were all like tucked in that closet thing. So
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
I'm in here.
Right now, Nacho is doing what Chikara was doing before and listening.
All right, where are we at? Jakaro stole some jewelry.
Yeah.
What's everybody else doing?
I came into the room to help him search for magical items.
Okay. Yeah, Quarian, you see the same thing. There's like a cart in the corner. That's covered up with a sheet or like a cloth.
I would go straight to the suspicious ass cart.
Yeah, the bed, and then the just like the table and things like that. You see Dracaro's like on his hands and knees, like looking at stuff underneath the bed right now.
Caro, make sure you flip the mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Quarian, you approach the cart. You hear a faint humming coming from underneath it as you get close to it. And when you get right up next to it, you see the cloth, and there actually seems to be something that is moving underneath the canvas cloth.
I draw my sword. And I like hold it up ready to stab whatever's underneath the tarp. And I reach forward and I just rip the cover off the cart in one motion to see what's underneath it.
All right. You look underneath it. There is a large chest, and a couple other crates of things that look mostly like normal provisions, so some food supplies, things like that. There are 2 like leather bags that are sort of an odd material, like an odd leather that you're not familiar with. And they're probably about the size of a basketball or slightly larger. And they both seem to be moving rhythmically.
I feel like I've learned my lesson in the past and I should probably just stab these things. I wave my sword in the air, trying to get Dracaro's attention because we're in the silent zone.
We forgot you're in the silence. Dracaro, let's see. How intently are you digging through her stuff right now, Dracaro? He's extremely.
Oh, he's
focused.
he's knee deep in it.
He's like really search every like nook and cranny of that chest, trying to find something valuable in there. Yeah, he doesn't notice you wave at him. Unless he says otherwise.
So I'm thinking if I destroy whatever's in these bags, it will probably alert.
Can
Parties.
Nacho does Nacho have a line of sight with Quarion?
Yeah, actually, it's in that corner, the bottom right corner, so you can see it from the doorway.
Does Nacho see me just like wave
Yeah.
his hands and or
Yeah.
Does message work through silence? Like,
Ooh, good question. Let me see how it's worded. I could actually pull open the right app. It has a verbal component, so no, it wouldn't work.
okay. Hmm.
verbal component to cast it or to respond to it?
To cast it, but it also says as part of the description that you whisper a message, so it is out
Oh.
loud.
Yeah, so it wouldn't travel through the silence. Okay. So then, yeah, Nacho just stands guard at the door, listening, and then Quarion, do what you're gonna do.
So I guess I'd grab the two leather pouches. How you said around a basketball, so I guess I'd tie them to my waist. Try to keep them close. Not quite ready to destroy them, but definitely don't want to open them. Then I try to pull. How big is the chest? Is it something I can carry?
Not easily.
So I guess I would start trying to pull the chest out of the wagon in full view of Nacho, in case he sees that I need assistance and maybe he wants to come help me pull this chest and carry it somewhere safer.
Nacho, you see Quarion try to drag this seemingly very heavy chest that is locked off of the cart and gesturing for help from you.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would my wind chime thing work in silence because it's more vibration than it is sound?
Those are the same thing.
Those are the same thing.
No, I'm thinking like the vibration's more physical than it is auditory. Unlocking part. I don't know.
Those are still the same thing.
Good
Sound
to-
is just vibrations in the air.
I feel
I'm
like I'm asking it once like about a physical thing. It's like physically I feel like that's how that tuning fork thing works. It unlocks a lock by like physically doing it, not like magically.
Yeah, I
But
mean
maybe it is
the
magical.
chime issues a clear tone. I think the whole point of it is that it's using sound to unlock things. So
Okay.
I would say that it would not work in the silence.
That's why I was trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
Carry this out of the zone of silence.
Nacho gives Drakaro a friendly nudge and points at the chest that Quarion found, assuming he'd be interested in
Quarion's face
chest.
is red as you see him just fruitlessly
Yeah.
trying to pull this massive chest to no avail.
Pouring sweat.
Kara grabs the chest.
Jakar just picks it up and tosses it on one of his shoulders.
And I
Like
bring it
one-handed.
over to the cubby hole. It's Morty.
Yeah, let's go to somewhere where we can talk again. Back to the secret.
And
passage.
even more so all the way through. So we can have some space. Figure out let's open this. Let's figure out how to open this now. Or can I use my thing now? We're out of the silence.
You can use it now. Are you having Morty keep
Wait,
the silence
Snorlax
or
is
drop
staying.
the silence?
Keep the silence. I would vote.
We'll
Keep
keep
the
it for now.
silence. You don't put Snorlax in a closet.
No, I'm gonna keep Snorlax by the door,
Okay.
from the intruders, and I would keep Flareon at the entrance of the secret passage, watching Snorlax to alert us if anyone comes through the door.
And
Like
then we'll have Morty guard the dead bodies.
This is a very interesting setup, and I feel like I kind of want to leave it right here. And
Yeah.
see what happens.
I'm eager for Maury to see what happened and see what he's gonna tell us all about how we should have done it.
Yeah, but can I ask, will the chime open the chest?
From your understanding, it should. Yeah.
And is like, I guess if we're not gonna play, can you tell us what if it can open, what's inside, so I can think about it next session? Or no?
What does that mean? What are you gonna
Yeah, what do
do?
you mean?
Yeah.
You wanna-
He wants to
Wait,
think
you
about.
want to know what it is inside?
Nah,
before
let's.
opening it? Is that
How
what you're saying?
about this? The scene ends with Jakaro opening it, he looking inside, and then cut to, to be continued.
Okay.
No, that's completely fine. But
Everyone gasps
also,
and
I guess I'm asking, would it be cool to tell us what it is and then
What's
let us
his
think about
facial
it till
expression?
next
What
session? That's
facial
my question, I
expression is he
guess.
making?
If we want to keep it completely secret, that's fine with me. I'm just asking, would it be cool to know what's in it as a cliffhanger, or would it be cooler to not know what's in it as a cliffhanger? I guess that's my question.
The chest is, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be that super exciting. So it does not have to be a cliffhanger, I suppose, is what I'm saying. Jakaro opens it up, and it's like the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. You just see like glowing
light.
yellow light shining on his face as his eyes widen. And you guys come over to see what he's looking at, and it is just completely filled with gold.
Guys.
You
Pretty cool.
don't know how much it is, but you have the feeling that this is pretty much all of Halia's money.
Guys, don't tell Morty about this.
Throw it in the black hole.
Yeah,
Did you just, like,
yeah.
put it back?
I mean, he would have been here if
You would have
he
seen
was
it
there.
happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
can
right.
we put
Probably
it in the
still
black hole
freaking
though?
out about the
Well, no,
people that you
Morty
killed in their
towards the dead
sleep.
bodies. Morty didn't see this happen.
Is that like a
over-
good hiding spot?
We're over in this room doing it.
Well, no, I mean, what I'm saying is Morty was actually here. He would have been, so it's, but yeah, it's all gold we're never gonna get to spend anyway, probably, but it's good to have.
Eventually.
No, I don't care about the money. I care about the
also a
ransom.
Bargaining
Power,
chip.
yeah,
It is,
Oh.
it is Halia's everything.
Like, we got her by the balls.
Dang, Jakaro, I didn't know you were so cutthroat.
Yeah,
I like
don't
it. I like
her.
this side of you.
We put this chest in the black hole. We send the black hole away somewhere.
No.
Like spitefully,
No.
like spitefully get rid of her gold. We don't even want it.
I
Just
kinda
give it to the owl. Give the black hole to the owl to just
want it. Yeah,
bring
the owl just flies away.
to a random location.
We give it to the owl.
Yeah.
The owl flies up the chimney, flies to that very first inn. Like our
And
very first session.
puts it in the puts behind the bar for the innkeeper. Puts it in the till for the day.
Right?
He comes back to his
That could be
inn
planned.
full of gold.
I like it.
That inn's deserted right now, right? Because he said he was like leaving because it was too dangerous.
And we got the key to it.
Right?
He
It
said
is-
he said
it
come
is
by
to the
anytime.
owl.
He was our first friend.
And I think the first thing that ever happened was, it's like,
didn't
oh,
ask
you
his
walk up
name.
to this, you walk up to this inn, and Quarion's just like, let's break open the door.
Kick open the door.
That
Yeah.
sounds like it would have been a horror bad thing.
No, that was definitely you, because I was like,
Yeah.
what? It's like
Oh,
our
wasn't the
very
guy,
first
like-
act, and then he like
wasn't the-
opens it up.
like-
Yeah.
The guy that owns it was like, I got a key.
Yeah, no, the guy was leaving. As
Yeah.
you guys were walking up,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Let's break into his place." And he's like, "Well, if you're gonna stay here all day. If you're gonna patron my inn, I'll stay.
That's fine.
Classic. Oh, should be fun.
Yep. Let's see. I mean, we can just kind of plan on Wednesday again, unless someone else
Yeah.
you guys want to try to do earlier. Well, I guess it's kind of the only day that would work. 'Cause I think I'm playing my game on Monday. So
Tuesdays for Destiny.